calling me. What the fuck?
All right. We live. We back. And as y'all know, we not running with the mics again this week. So the news is out. If it's not out, I'm moving. Moving to Georgia. So the whole layout of the show is gonna be a little different. So I done broke down the studio and also broke down our podcast setup. So either next week or the following week will be the first time you'll see our new setup flow for the Vibe Society. So we're not going nowhere. But
no, sir.
We're shooting right now. My house is boxes and packed up and mess right now. So we're shooting on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's cozy.
It is. This couch is real cozy.
Had a lot of sleeps here.
Well, actually, that show when you were drinking, the first show, everybody left you like, I'm just gonna sit down for a moment. Woke up the next morning.
I woke up in the morning. I was like, I'll be woke up like.
I just walked out the room. I thought she was gone, and I was like, oh, she's still here.
What's going on? Hey, this is not my home.
But other than that, I'll let y'all start. How was y'all week though? He already passed it out.
Look at that.
So shout out to our sponsors, Mix Masters. My laptop just got fixed yesterday, but it's in Georgia. So I will be picking it up, and we'll have all our stuff back up, running our regular setup next week, other than the mics and shit. But shout out to Mix Masters LLC.
Mm-hmm.
So this week we got watermelon Hennessy, which I can't wait to try.
Ooh, I want to try that one.
We got mango Hennessy, and that is
strawberry lemon drop.
Strawberry lemon drop. So we had that before.
I'm gonna start this way and work my way down.
Yeah.
I definitely try the watermelon.
I definitely try the watermelon now.
I should have grabbed on first.
Now,
okay, well, I'm gonna go with the mango.
See, this,
you gonna go with
this is what happens every time I get that.
No, your ass steal all the fruit every time.
Every time.
I open it first. I open it first. You gotta understand.
All right, so and we don't have our.
Let me help you. Oh, okay.
I want to succeed in life. No.
Chivalry isn't dead.
You heard it? It squeaked a little bit.
Yeah.
Shit, dead, but it's on life support.
That bitch on life support. But shout out to Mix Masters and Rum and Jerk. This past weekend we were at R&B Cookout.
Ooh, great time.
Oh man, we're gonna drop some footage for that. We actually did a live podcast on set, so we're going to cut that footage up and put that up there sometime this coming week.
Oh, okay.
Actually, since I have my laptop back, I will definitely get some of that footage up this coming week. Y'all gotta bear with me. I do a lot of the editing and stuff, but since I'm in the process of moving, a lot of my stuff is packed up. Strong?
It hit the back of my throat.
Oh, it hit the back of it.
Started early.
That was too easy of a joke, but I was like, I'm gonna chill.
It was there for you.
But the event was dope. It was dope.
Yeah.
Now, I won't lie, we did have somebody collapse out there. She was drinking in the heat with the hookah. I saw her hitting the hookah, right? And so she passed the hookah to her homegirl, and she just, dude. I was like, oh, shit. But Mixmaster said that they did speak with her. She's okay. She just was dehydrated, overheated.
Give her some waters.
So she's good now. But it was a lot of great vendors out there. Mm-hmm. We definitely gonna show you some footage. There was a lot of great people out there too. A lot of beautiful people.
Yes, a lot of eye candy.
Wow. Shout out to Slit Nick, who we are working on that. She's gonna be joining C Media, so she'll be part of the team. Slit Talk with Slit Nick. Y'all maybe saw a podcast. She's actually going to be coming over to C Media. Shout out to DJ Jax, who came through for an interview.
Yes.
Shout out to Ricky Black Tie for coming through for an interview. Shout out to N the Icon for coming through for an interview. That's our LB. Yeah. Shout out. Who else came over there? We had who's the gentleman
that poet?
That's exactly who I was looking for.
Oh my gosh.
A plethora of people.
Name. It was really a plethora of
people. We had so many people we interviewed. C Minor. We had him come through. He's a producer, songwriter.
The first guest. The host, the MC.
I ain't getting them tickets.
Oh, we definitely had DJ Consistency come through.
Oh, yeah.
And vibe
He's
with us.
dope. He's dope.
Consistency kept the party jumping.
Yeah.
Him and DJ Jax, they was on the ones and twos, and we had
Both of them.
it was a female DJ up there. I couldn't catch her name,
I got your name.
I've
with
seen
it.
her before.
She was nice.
Oh my
but yeah,
God.
she was
She's
dope
good.
as
She's
shit.
good.
She was nice.
And she was very.
She turned it up.
I was like, hey. I turned into a group. I DJ too. Nah, fucking. But nah, it was a great vibe out there, man. So shout out to them. They're gonna be having more of those coming up. The vendors out there, man, they had edibles out there. They had drinks
everything.
out there.
Tree.
They had
Everything.
they had legal tree out there.
Food
The food, the dude on the grill,
He
that
was-
line stayed long.
stayed long.
Yo,
The food was
that
good.
man, I didn't even taste anything.
Steve-O.
Actually, I lied. I had
Steve-O,
the
Steve-O.
jerk salmon. I had the jerk salmon. I lied.
So you did Steve-O. That's who y'all interviewed.
Yeah,
We did
Oh.
Steve-O.
So
Shout out to
Steve-O.
Steve-O. Yeah.
I saw
The
H
drink
Dot
lady.
pulled up, but we didn't get an interview with him. He came towards the end. We was interviewing Mixmasters right before we was getting ready to shut down.
Shout out to the drinks.
But shout out to that. Oh, the drinks had right. They had us right. Between them drinks and everything else we partaked in there, we were very good for that night.
Yes, sir.
But in this week, today, honestly,
Been a
it's
heavy
been
week.
a long week. Like, I know me personally, I've been packing all week, but it's just been a long week. Everybody walked in today saying, ugh. But we want to bring y'all a show. We're not going to eliminate
Long
the show.
ass week, but fuck it. We getting drunk. We gonna talk our shit.
Hey.
We almost forgot. Trigger word of the day.
Trigger word of the day. All right, so once again, I don't have my computer, so we're gonna. You know what, Vanilla? Since you new to the main cast,
Give us a random word.
what
that we gonna
word
say.
is gonna be our trigger word for
That we're
today?
going to say. Everybody drinking today.
Something very common. I'm gonna start saying trigger letter. Fuck over there, Jay. Anytime you say a letter, a word that starts with a
I'm
certain
about
letter.
to go real simple.
Uh-oh. This watermelon busting down.
It's
I'm 3 sips and I
amazing.
got a
This
headache.
shit's
The
so
watermelon is amazing.
I really want to say and. I'm not gonna lie to
Well,
That's
We're gonna run out of liquor.
you.
I got a couple bottles that's not packed yet.
I don't work tomorrow.
The bar
I don't
not
care.
packed. I work from home. And next week my last one. She like shit.
All right, pick another one. Pick another one.
All right, what word? What word?
Oh gosh.
I'm scared because I don't want none of the viewers to be like, "Hey, this the word we're gonna do." 'Cause
Honestly, if they got a word, they could pop up.
nah, see, I don't try. They gonna put the.
Hey.
Be like, "Hey, and I, oh, you." Sometimes why?
I'm trying to think of like the topics and like how. It's a lot of pressure.
All right, fuck it.
These are the
I'm going.
topics.
This is no, that's cool. It's cool.
that's cool.
You got 5 seconds. I'm gonna step up and make a
Nope,
choice.
you got it.
I got it. The trigger word of the day is baby.
How did I know? How did I know he was gonna say that? 'Cause
Baby.
I was literally gonna point that out to you.
I was really about to say, ooh.
B-A-B-Y.
I know I'm not talking about
Baby. So every time you hear the word baby, take a shot with us. But if you say the word baby, you the one taking the shot. So let's see how long we can last.
We pro abortion, so get rid of them.
These
Get rid of what?
Them things.
them things.
The embryos.
Embryos. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. And
You got the list?
my name is LB Easy, aka Passport Poppy. I'm here with my brother Mayhem, the beautiful Simone, and the beautiful Vanilla. And this is Vibe Society. Yeah, baby.
You have a different hairstyle
Every-
every week.
black
That's
girl.
the beautiful benefit of a black woman, boy. You feel like you're cheating when you're not. The motherfuckers come in the room looking like two different people.
When you are.
I'm telling you. What happened?
Keep it going.
Oh
Keep
shit!
it rolling.
Nah, my bald head shining on this motherfucker.
It is
Shining, yeah. I got my Rick and Morty on right now. I'm vibing right now. We on chill mode, bro. He got on sweat some of my Nike shit.
Yeah, put me out there. They can't see this shit.
Dang.
He said, "Fuck it." He said, they didn't even know your thought was out.
I just realized they can't see. Hey, you already know I wasn't. What? I saw them thighs out. Yeah, I'm not scared. But
Definitely show
so
me.
this week, something popped up. This is not a part of our topics. However, I heard this news today, and I just really wanted to bring it out. Emmett Till. So
You going off script? Okay.
yeah, because I definitely got to put this out because I know that if we don't put pressure on the DA and all that stuff, it's not going to happen. They're going to try to find a way to say, oh, we can't prosecute or oh, we can't move forward. So Emmett Till, everybody knows the tragic story of Emmett Till, how a white woman lied on him and had him at the age of 14 dragged out of his uncle's home in the middle of the night. He was beaten and killed and left in a river. His body was so badly bloated and that they said they should have a closed casket, but his mom said no.
Kept
I
it
want them
open.
to see what they did to my baby.
We're Chicago.
So today it hit the news that they found a warrant for the lady that lied on Emmett Till. That was actually issued the day after he was killed, but they never served her that warrant. That warrant was for the kidnapping of Emmett Till, not the murder. However, since that warrant was not a part of the evidence where they originally said, well, we can't do any charges against her, now this allows them to actually move forward to present her with the warrant, arrest her on that warrant, which can open up to the murder case because we did prove that the two men that were found to have killed him, that was active in killing him, that was acquitted by back in 55 in Mississippi, one was her husband and her brother-in-law. So she is now 80-something years old, living in North Carolina.
Already admitted that she lied.
And admitted that she lied.
Dumb bitch.
So they're trying to sweep this under the thing, but no, because war crimes, war criminals, when stuff happens, they don't care if it's 50 years later, them motherfuckers still have to pay the
Like
piper.
homeboy who's a concentration camp guard, he just got charged 5 years and he 102
And they don't give a fuck.
So if he can get charged, she can get charged.
We don't give a fuck either. Because I'm finna tell you straight off, you sit here and lie, and I think that with anything, if you're lying on somebody and you cost them life, jail time, or losing money, defamation of character, whatever it is, you should be held accountable for that lie. But this child, this child was pulled out of his uncle's home at the age of 14 and brutally beaten and killed because of a lie that she told. And since that search warrant was not served to her, reopen that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to bring that up so y'all can stay abreast to the situation. Now, on to our regular scheduled program. Now,
enough of that depression.
This gets depressing too.
It does.
All right,
A lot
so
of heavy topics
this week we have a few different things we're talking about. Like this week we need to drink.
It was a crazy.
If you don't got a drink or something to smoke, a hookah, a cigar, whatever, I don't care.
Dang, where my baby?
This would be a stressful show because some of our topics we're gonna have to get on it. First off, you already know, everybody knows, have heard about this whole thing with the baby daddy bringing his child, the father of the child,
the embryos daddy,
bringing food for his son, but the mother of the child
Stand up man.
Don't bring food for your son unless you bring food for all of her kids.
So she can't cook, she has to bring McDonald's.
She has 4 kids. He only fathered 1 child, and he brings his child food, I believe, every day, if I watched the video correctly. And she says that you cannot have him eating food in front of the other kids.
Did you see the follow video?
No, I didn't. I saw
She
saw
made a
it,
follow-up
There's
video.
a-
but and she doubled down on her.
She doubled down.
So she
She said he was petty because he
she
switched
thought she was
up.
exposing him.
She's like, you did this when we was in a relationship. She thought she's like such an idiot. She said you was petty because you did this when we was in a relationship. But now we're not in a relationship. You're not doing it no more. She's like, and all my kids know it's coming from you because you did this when we was in a relationship. Well, duh. I did shit for you when I was in a relationship with you that I wouldn't do when I'm not in a relationship
Thank
with you.
you.
You're not gonna get the relationship perks when we're not
Thank
together.
you.
What the fuck are you talking
Thank
about?
you.
Like, oh my.
You don't get the perks when you're not. The benefit of being with me
And it's McDonald's.
it's fucking McDonald's.
That's $8.
But this is the
Go
thing
$20
that's
and
so
go 300
no.
kids.
This is the thing that was so crazy was that she was like, I get my food stamps on the wait.
So you can feed him.
Wait.
So she can cook.
But why is he bringing McDonald's and you can
Right.
cook?
Because she doesn't feed her kids. And then he made a great point.
I
He
think
said,
DCFS though.
where are their kids? Where are their fathers? What do I look like coming out of my pocket to take care of somebody else's
Where they
kids?
kids at? Where they kids at?
And we're not together. And the fact is, she started off, I'm finna expose him. You didn't expose nobody.
Yo,
but
she
yourself.
did a whole like minute soliloquy like, I'm really about to go in it. He don't know. He don't. I can see the hand movements
And then how
from behind the camera. I know what she was doing behind the camera.
I bet she was like, oh,
I'm about to fuck this nigga up.
All the
And she was at the door too, like, oh,
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing?
He said, why you got the camera out? Like, he came out like, I'm just here to bring my.
And he
my
bought the
son
soda.
Nah, and he was like, she said,
But
what's
I
in the
get a
bag?
Sprite, too.
He said, it's a
And
birthday
a
surprise
Sprite.
and the soda that it was an orange soda. So he said, this what my son likes. She was like,
I don't know what the
it's
other
not
three
enough for
kids
everybody
like.
else.
I don't know what your other 3 kids like. I know my kid like.
Now you saw the second video. I heard she doubled down on her.
She
like,
tripled down, like quadrupled down, like oh my god.
But the sad part is there are people out here that feel that way. That you are responsible for their decisions.
They got like fucked up.
You are responsible for their decision. You made a decision to have children by multiple people, and obviously the other 3 children's fathers or fathers, whatever, are not as active as this father. But this is what we see all the time when you have men that want to be a father, that women try to use it as a weapon, a ploy, or as a pawn in their game. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to be peaceful if I'm not happy.
It's gonna get worse.
Oh, it's only going to get worse. Now, I still have to hold him responsible because at the same time, these are signs that don't come out of nowhere. I bet you saw this all the time.
I don't know.
Bro,
You think about it this way, right? I'm assuming the other 3 kids,
she had
obviously
kids
they
when
were
he
father
got with-
before when he got with her. She already had 3, right? So he came in on some like probably on some superhero. I'm gonna hold it down for all of them. You know, I got it. Cool. If you're in that age bracket, you okay with dating women with kids? That's your prerogative. Nothing wrong against it.
But she had to have. You can't tell me that she didn't have this attitude with her other father
Maybe
and other
not.
children.
But maybe other niggas in jail. Maybe that nigga
knows?
dead. You never know.
I'm sorry.
Type of chick, she looking like she might got a couple hood niggas on the back end. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't watch the video, but I saw her.
Yeah,
I was like,
she like the clean cut,
yeah,
business
she's not
man.
getting no 9 to 5 motherfucker.
Yeah, nah, she want a nigga who got the mud. So that's what happened. Hey, I don't know what type of guy you thought she was gonna get. She thought she was gonna get Charlie. She got Daquan.
Guys,
Right.
fellas, be cautious of who you stick your stick in, because she gets pregnant. That's 18 years
18 plus.
It's plus.
at least. No, I'm just saying, like you until that
Legally.
child.
Nah,
At least you gotta deal with her.
Legally, they can extend that joint to college. Hey, I know. Hey, I tried that. I tried to get my own child for myself. Yeah.
You trying to get
Yeah, I tried
child
to
for
get.
yourself.
Nigga was on time with his shit, so he
Nah, but
He got up out of there.
it's just it's sad. It's
got
a sad
smart with child
situation.
support.
But what y'all think about that? Well, I want to hear a female's
They
perspective.
ain't say
on
nothing.
that.
They for her. That's what it is.
No, not really. I just think it's crazy. I think she was expecting too much. It's similar to what you said. If you're not there, you can't get the benefits. You stop working at a job, you're not gonna get the employee discount. So
Right.
what do you expect?
You gotta put
That's
that back room. You
I
get the
mean-
plug discount.
Backdoor season.
Oh,
But know somebody.
please.
For me, being working with kids and having to deal with their emotions, the only reason I'm like, I agree with what he did. I mean, I'm gonna buy if it's my
But
child.
you understand her? She wants.
I don't, to an extent. Like, I mostly agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, I would pick up my child and take them to go get food, and we're gonna eat together, and then.
And that's worse.
Huh?
And that's
No,
worse?
I'm spending time with my child.
I think
that's worse?
her. No, I don't think. Honestly, I think with her though, it would have been worse. She was like, "You're not gonna take all of them with you."
Yeah.
They're not my kids.
You know what? You know
But
why?
that's all he's
You know why I
saying
only
is
disagree
it's
with
not
that
his
part?
child.
Kids. I'm
No,
spending time with my child.
as a dude who grew up in a single parent household, multiple different siblings, big family, I was never pressed when they got like gifts or certain shit. It was only be when the motherfucker got picked up and you at home chilling by yourself and you really like, damn, I really don't got a daddy, like shit. So motherfucker get picked up, you gonna be there for about an hour or two, like, damn, like
chilling.
I ain't got nobody to talk to.
It's three of them.
Like,
They got each other.
you know nothing. No. I mean, they got each other, but y'all talking shit about them. Like, damn, what if they daddy dead? They daddy in jail? Like, you don't know. So then they're like, damn, this nigga. They come back a little envious. Even if you don't want it to be envy, it's envious. So I do get her. Don't get me wrong. I will cover a little bit of Bell because I do understand her point. I understand it. Is it right? No. But do I understand it? Yes. Just because I come. Listen. I come from it with. You come from a family with siblings who got multiple. I come from a family, we all got different, most of us got different daddies.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand, like, that concept behind, like, damn, how do I, like, make sure my other kids are straight too? And I get it, it's not his responsibility. I understand that, but I also do understand she a coach of a team. So she's trying to handle everybody's emotions, making sure they all, it's a hard conversation, bringing that bag of McDonald's in to one kid. I get it.
But
So I do understand your point with saying like I'll pick him up, but it's a lose-lose situation. There's no winning.
honestly though,
Low-key.
yes,
What
she's
you
a
gonna
coach
do?
of a team though. But accountability.
Nice. Oh,
So
nice.
you have to be accountable. You have to be accountable for the choice you made. So you made a choice. If the
Hey,
father,
tell her, I cash you $8.
no,
Go
but
get-
if the
yeah.
father of the other children are in jail, you made a choice to have a relationship with somebody that's in that place to end up in jail. Unless sadly to say they're framed or something like that. You know how stuff happens. But if they were the way she's acting, I'm quite sure if they in jail, they live in a certain life.
She put him there.
You get me? Like I ain't from.
put 'em there.
You get me? Like
Yeah.
the shit. That's why I really look at it like that's your responsibility. And if you realize that, all right, this father of this child is doing everything he needs to do, but the other one is not, it's your responsibility to step the fuck up.
That's true.
Because you realize that you needed help before, so you went and got this other dude.
Nah, she
that
fell
got-
in love. Don't do that. She fell in love, LB.
She fell in love with the fact that he was taking care
And
of
he
the
was a
situation.
provider.
And
But
do we
then
know
the
he was
moment they
right
broke
though?
up-
What he was about?
Cause she said that he was doing it while they was together.
Yeah, but it's $8. It's $10.
It's
I ain't
for
giving him
her.
two.
Hey,
Hey, we not gonna
$8
give
a full wage, though. That shit start to add up every
Yeah.
day,
It's
especially if she ain't cooking.
Yeah. It's
Y'all
the principle for her.
Y'all finna really make me give my mom man
On
a
your
fucking
soap
trophy.
Cause
or
I'm finna
something.
tell you like
I ain't
this.
gonna lie, it was 7, but that
Now, I
motherfucker
didn't
in
have-
some movie theater. I know that shit cost $100 off the.
Nah, back then the movie theater wasn't what it was today.
I know, that bitch
You
was
go to
still
the
selling.
matinee. You go to the matinee.
We gonna night with popcorn and shit.
Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie, she found herself a good nigga. You know what
Them
I'm
almost fuck with a drug dealer. I don't care.
saying? Good little construction worker.
Oh,
He was a
that's
hustler.
good money though. That's
He
good.
was a
That's
hustler.
real good
On
money.
company.
But that's great. That's great. She found a good one. Great. But
My mother got 4 baby
I
daddies.
didn't.
You know what
I
I'm
did
saying?
not.
My mother got 4 baby daddies.
That's your mother's choice.
She was wild.
Now my question is this though. At some point in time,
Glasses, though.
her responsibility was if the man she dated or married didn't take care of stuff, she had to take care of it.
We have some comments.
You know, all right, we got this shit way over there.
We might have to.
I'm leaning in.
with
We
it.
ain't got no. We put that shit out. We can't.
Yeah, but nah, she trifling.
I'm
Thank
crying.
you. Thank you. That's all I'm
I said
saying,
work it
bro.
out.
I was like,
I about
what
half
else
done
did
this.
you
My
say?
eyesight
Hey,
started blurring up.
Hi.
Shout out to Jordan. Thank you for the interaction.
I'm gonna read it out.
What else did it?
What did he
All right.
say?
Woo.
I feel like she's desperate and panicking in life because her situation has gotten out of her control.
Off McDonald's? Damn, you read
Yeah.
that?
No.
For her, it's the principle.
I hear
That's what
that.
she is thinking.
I hear that.
No wrong. I
hear
just
that.
feel like I've been in that situation, so like I feel for it. Like I really,
a child?
like I really do feel for it.
Bro.
Like low key, like it's bringing back memories. Like I feel for that shit.
Hey,
Like I remember at Christmas, my brothers and sisters went to their dad's crib, and me and my little brother at the crib just chilling. Like, damn,
all right.
you know, I popped you. Fuck, damn. We
Well,
fucked up.
use that to determine how you move as an
Yeah.
adult. Because I used my situation. My mother didn't have multiple baby fathers. We only had, all of us had the same father. Now I'm
Y'all
quite
lucky.
sure my
Y'all
pops.
lucky. Oh, y'all
Hey,
lucky.
now I'm sure my pops had some kids out there we don't know about.
I'm
And you know, but hey, pops was a Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone.
But I used that because my dad. Me and my dad's relationship was off and on until I got older, so I was grown. But now that I gotten older, I appreciate the things that he taught me and all that stuff. But I take that as a child. Those times when I didn't have that, those times when I didn't have that father figure there, when I thought I should have, my brother stepped up to be a father figure. But I use that now to determine, one, I don't have sex with everything I see because I don't want to be a baby father. Two, I want to be the
I just did that real subtly, you know.
and I heard it too. I'm like,
I love people like, why she playing that?
That's why.
But two, I want to be that father that I'm talking about from start to finish that my father was at the end of his life.
I get that.
You get me? I felt like I missed out on a lot of time because of anger, because of holding.
Oh, this is mad random, right? So NBA star Beyonce Murray, right? He had posted this dope ass video on Instagram. Pretty much, this is a dude who make millions of dollars, millions on millions. And he was saying him and his pops, they was going through it or whatever. This right before, it might have been a day before Father's Day or some shit like that.
You got all the watermelon in that motherfucker?
They done that bit. It's done. But pretty much he just brought a long ass post by like, damn, I know we had that back and forth, but I'm glad like that shit shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
So I like that, black men finally being like, fuck all that other shit, or black fathers being like, fuck all that dumb shit, like whether I don't rock with your mom no more or not, like, that shit shouldn't stop. Because at the end of the day, I've seen motherfuckers jump through hoops for their child. I don't want to hear none of that.
I've seen it firsthand that of women putting a man through bullshit because they're mad because they thought the man was going to be in a relationship with them, or they thought the man was going to or leave the relationship there because they maybe was a side chick. So I've seen that. That's why I say you have to be very cautious on that. Shout out to Sentley. Let's see here.
Hey, girl.
Imagine holidays and birthdays in that house. I feel for the children, but it's not the man's responsibility if they aren't together.
The same energy.
Agreed.
The same energy.
Because when you're together, and that's the thing. I remember my pops told me this.
You a single mom with the same energy.
My pop said this. My pop said, you have to provide when you're in a relationship. That as a man, that's what your responsibility is. But you have to make it clear that if you decide you no longer want to be in this relationship, all the things I do stays here with me. You get those benefits of being with me. And after he told me that, I said, you know what, Pops? That's when I said I am prenup and mandatory paternity test. Those are the two things. Whenever I'm like
paternity test.
And I remember bringing this up, and I was like, "What you mean? What you mean?" No, I'm gonna tell you. You get pregnant, and you say, "Hey, LB,
listen to this man."
Okay, cool. Let's go get that test. Let's make sure we good."
I feel the way about this.
Because
stay louder.
I'm going to be the best father I can be. But what I'm not going to do...
You feel away if a dude say, hey, let me get that test?
No, I would suggest it.
It depends on our relationship.
Oh, you depend. What?
No,
what depend on?
No. There's married women cheating out here. Fuck that.
Would suggest
what depend on? Hello, I want to hear what it depend on.
If it's like a situationship like I'm in now, yeah, go ahead.
No. Y'all been dating for 10 years.
Do you think I'm cheating?
That don't matter.
I'm still
That's not the...
But
You be
I'm
hurt?
gonna feel some type of way.
I guess the honest answer. Cause I feel like even if you was a woman, you might feel a little bit
I would
away.
feel some type of way.
You might feel away.
As soon as I take it and come back yours, I'm be like, now what?
Yeah.
But that's not. But let's get all that shit out the way.
Would you break up with her?
Yes.
No, rub my feet.
Is that cause for
You
breaking up?
catering to me
Is
now.
that cause for breaking up?
No.
Well, whenever a woman gets mad, I ask this question. I say, do you know anybody? I'm not gonna say including yourself because you count yourself in this. But do you know anybody that was in a committed relationship and still cheated?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I say that, because women are coming, well, we're in a relationship. What you mean you gonna ask me?
That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean shit.
Nothing.
So if
Nothing
I
to
tell,
these niggas.
I make that
Hey,
very
okay,
clear.
I will say this though. The only exception,
Yeah, that watermelon
Wow.
bust.
the only
Mixed
exception,
Masters, that watermelon.
That watermelon Henny, we need that.
the only exception might be if I'm married.
No, it's still paternity test
Because if you feel that same way, why get
Oh,
married?
but
That's the only thing. That's the only thing is like, if I have an inclination that you might have stepped out at all, why am I married?
But that's the thing. You may not have the inclination. Bro. Have you gonna tell me that you haven't been with a girl that was in a relationship and her nigga had no idea she was fucking with you?
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth? Cool. I'm not. Yes, I have been. I've been that
Pleading
nigga.
the fifth.
I've also been the dude that's been watching what's going on and realized your husband is in the same building.
Have you been cheated on?
I think, yes, I've been cheating on.
You think so?
Okay.
Nah, you think or you know?
Oh, no, I'm about to say I think everybody has at some point, but no, I have been cheated on.
You been cheated on?
I know I've been cheated on.
You been cheated on?
I know I've been cheated on. That's not
Just
cool.
asking.
But I took it up as
No point,
karma.
no follow up.
Because I was an ain't shit person.
No follow
Like
up
my
drama.
early years, I was ain't shit. So when that shit happened, I was like, oh, that's karma. That's karma like a motherfucker.
Hey, real quick pause. Hey, watch Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix. That's a good.
Oh, that
fucking-
shit. That's a
heard
great
it's
fucking
good
show.
fucking
Lincoln
show.
Lawyer.
That's a great fucking. I actually stopped halfway through because I was watching it too fast.
After that bitch in one night, I was actually mad.
Bro,
Mad as fuck. I finished that bitch in
I
one
almost
night.
finished that bitch on the clock.
Finish it tonight.
8 episodes, man.
Yeah.
That shit-
All right, shout out
That's
to
it.
Jordan. Said facts, Cently. Okay. And he also said something. Let's see.
Soliloquy. What you say?
Damn, I can't see that bitch
It
way over there.
depends. In my case, I spend pretty much every waking moment with my lady. So if she gets pregnant, I'm 99.99%
one,
sure
though.
the kid is mine.
That
What
point.
about that
one.
point one? You ain't
The
a
girl
honey.
is mine.
You ain't a honey.
But it is, and I
That's the rest of your life.
But I try to make it clear that I'm not saying it in the sense of you have to look past this whole you don't trust me bullshit.
It's a business transaction.
It's all that is. Marriage is a business transaction.
Yeah.
This is a business transaction. Because
definitely.
if we break up,
We
I
both
take
got-
care of this child.
We
Like
half and half. In this
yes,
shit.
I don't give a fuck if me and you don't talk ever again. I'm gonna be there for this child.
So, question: what if you're married or in that long-term relationship, and your lady suggests the paternity test? Would you have second thoughts? It'd be like,
Oh,
she
no,
cheating.
no, she's solid as fuck.
No, I'll be
What
like,
if
that's
she
what I
suggested?
want.
No, I think she actually.
that's gonna-
Hey,
that's
I
gonna
want.
be what he wants.
I may low key dap her up. Like,
I'm
yo,
like,
you a real
that is shit.
you
Let's
a
do
real
this.
motherfucker. Like,
Chest bump, bitch. But
she said, let me go get this. She said, let me go ahead and get this out the way.
Right, like.
She said,
all
let
right,
me go
you
ahead
jump
and
out
get
to
Them
this.
X-Men.
She just said, let me go ahead and get this out the way. I'm gonna take that.
That's-
Slide it to you. Get that out the way early.
Because
But this gonna live our life.
Exactly.
I'm in the point of I'm building my life to the point that my children's children don't have to worry about shit. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure before I even set that up, put you in this will, put you in this trust that everything is good. Now let's talk about this marriage thing. Recently, a story came out about a woman in China.
Oh yeah.
She's been married. They have 3 kids. And he thought something was off. However, he went and got a test for the youngest one and found out it wasn't his. Then he
Then
said,
found out the rest of them wasn't his either.
but this is the thing. He said, all right, we can work through this. Cool, whatever. But then
I feel for him.
found out the other 2 wasn't his either. And she went on the run because in China you can be charged
Kill that bitch.
for back
Kill that
for
bitch.
any support that you receive.
Kill that bitch. No, death's in the stoner.
No.
Oh wow.
Hey, you ever seen Game of Thrones? You gotta,
I was like, yeah. Whoa.
I said, so.
hey, you seen Game of Thrones when you gotta like walk,
stone her.
when you gotta walk through like the whole village or some shit and they throw shit at you?
Yeah.
You see that shit when how they did my dog Cersei?
Yeah.
I need the same thing to happen to her. They her to walk through on your knees and they just throw shit at you.
But that,
throw
but,
shit.
and it's just, but
fucking hoe.
honestly, I believe a few things. If they had mandatory paternity tests, also if you for people that file false child support claims,
Oh fuck them.
have to repay that or Just like with IRS, if you don't pay that shit back, you got to go to jail. We will
If
eliminate.
you can go to jail for not paying child support, you should be able to go to jail for lying about forging about child support. 100%.
Because
there's no
fraudulent.
logical
And that's the
That's
thing.
fraudulent.
If you did that,
But bitches every day.
it's somebody lying on the nigga every day. It's somebody lying. It's a female lying on the nigga right now, saying it's yours. All right, what you said, Jordan? Let's see what you talking about. Jordan understood.
It's rest of your life. Y'all better be sure.
Yeah,
better
thank
emphasize.
you. You better be sure, bro. And that's all I'm saying. I just want to be sure because this baby.
Interaction.
And also on my prenup, one thing I made clear is because I know the importance of having a father figure in the household. So I put in there, if you want to leave, you can leave.
Damn, I just saw a video.
But the kids stay here.
Hell, Jordan said, I just saw a video of a man going behind the baby mama
ahead,
back
Jordan.
and tested the child of 3 years and it wasn't his.
Oh yeah, that's the one where it's in the car. Yeah, he and she was like, she said, "What you mean?" She said,
Jordan, go ahead and drink, Jordan. Go ahead and drink.
I ain't reading shit.
Go ahead. You
One
said
time I want to
the
step
trigger
on me. Let me read this one. Fuck that.
Trigger word.
I'm letting him read
I read it. He was reading. I said that.
got it.
See, my eyesight so fucked up. I'm looking like,
So she gets in the car
got the fucking trigger.
and she's like, "Hey baby, da da da." He's like, "Hey,
I fucking got it.
Hey, you pick this fucking word up. Yo.
So, hey, we making up for the first 4 episodes when we
Yeah,
didn't hit
you
the
right.
trigger word.
You
We're
right.
still drinking.
So she was like, "Hey, honey."
Hey, boo.
Da, da, da. And so he was just like, "Yeah, so I'm just gonna let you know right now that I went and got a paternity test on our daughter, and she was like," he said, "Yeah, I know it's a fucked up thing on my part to do. However, I needed peace of mind, so I'm telling you what I did. Now I got
How
the
old is
test.
she? You know how old she was?
She had to be. I think he said that she's 3 on there.
A child of 3 years.
Oh,
So-
damn. Oh, he was
so-
holding that in for 3 years?
No, he just got it.
No, I'm saying he was holding it in because she 3 years.
No,
3
he
years old.
just found out that it's not his, and she's 3 years old now.
That's what I'm saying. No, he was.
He
I mean,
finally got it
if
off
he's
of
saying
his-
like,
Oh,
yeah,
he was thinking about
he
it the
was
whole
thinking
time.
about it for 3
Oh, yeah,
years.
yeah, he
Yo,
better
to
than me.
hold that in for that.
He better than me.
He better than me.
You better.
Boy.
I don't think
3
you
months.
get to that 9 months.
3 weeks.
You
3 weeks.
pregnant?
Hey, what?
Okay.
Well, who?
Okay.
She's 3 weeks. She's pregnant. Well, who?
All right,
Who
cool.
kid?
But
Let's get phone.
But what was crazy was when she said, "Well, I didn't see the test, so I don't know if it's real." Would I make this up? He said, "Okay, open that door."
I don't know if it's not. Wait, hold on. Not that I wasn't fucking nobody else.
Thank you. Thank you. It was the turn.
Yo, I'm a fucking
Was it you that I was talking to? I don't know.
Can't do it.
We talking
I
about
don't know if it was if it was y'all two, one of y'all two, when I said that women are very cautious on the way they say things. So women does not lie. They won't lie to you all the time. Sometimes they will talk to you and tell you a story, but they know what to omit from that story. They know what to say and what not to say. So that they be like, "Well, you
It's
didn't
telling you in the
ask."
court of law admission is not.
I don't know, but women are really good at doing
So I learned to ask questions. Oh no, it wasn't y'all. It was.
Yeah,
it
I was
was
about to say,
It
I
was.
don't
It was.
remember
It was. It was another young lady. It was another young lady. I'm not gonna say who.
You said both of y'all know.
But
about
if
admission.
you're
Why?
watching, you know exactly who I'm talking about. So, because in our conversation, she was talking about different things, like about her current relationship. It was just like, she's just a friend. But she was talking about a relationship, and I said, "Well, hold up, this don't sound right." So I started going into it a little bit more, and she was like, "Well," and I started realizing, "Oh, you leaving shit out." So then I started finding out, "Oh, you was with you. Oh, so you had these relations," and then it came out towards the end that what we say all the time: if that ain't your blood, fuck that friends and brothers shit, right?
Facts.
And she was like, "That's my
no."
She said, "That's my bro. That's my bro."
I respect
I said,
it.
"Oh, that's your bro." So when I had
You got people you consider.
So I went
stop
into-
LB.
but when I'm in a relationship, I separate that shit.
Dang, you killing my argument right now.
I separate
Will it
that
back
shit.
in. Don't do that.
Cause when I'm single,
Oh my gosh.
my house is full of female friends.
I don't know. I ain't say all.
But when I get in a relationship, that shit's dead.
What's dead? This time, what's dead?
That shit's dead. That hanging out shit, that, "Oh, can I come up?" No, that shit's dead.
You still communicate?
And I lose friends over that shit. They be like, "Oh, you changed it."
You
No.
still communicate?
With who?
Like
Oh, wait,
your woman
drink.
friends. You still communicate?
What happened?
You get text?
Not on no private shit.
sipping drink on our.
Like it's on some passive shit, some group shit. Like, because I don't want my lady to be with some nigga on some private shit. So I don't ask nothing from my woman that I don't.
Okay, but
for myself.
but hypothetically, if you was okay with your woman,
I'm not okay, so we're not gonna like. There's
Ain't no
okay.
hypotheticals.
I was raised no swinging dicks.
I'm trying to help my case out.
Yeah, you trying to help your case? Fuck that. No swinging
I
dicks
gave my
around my
hypothetical.
chick. I'm
said,
sorry,
no,
bro.
ain't
Like, and then every time, one thing I'm gonna tell you is,
Bowman with I told you, nigga.
Nah, I had an ex who fought, like verbally was fighting. Like we was having this conversation about hanging out with her homeboy in private, and she was like, "Well, that's just my homeboy. I knew him before you." And I said, "Wait, are you really?
Why are you doing this?
Arguing with your boyfriend about hanging with another nigga?"
Oh, you want to make household angry?
I used to have those issues, but mine wasn't hanging out with
yours
him.
was worse.
I'm gonna mute the mic before we
Yeah,
talk about this. We gotta make sure we can talk about it now.
Relax with yours.
Cause you fuck around and say some shit, you gonna get in trouble. Let's see here.
Your shit different.
Damn, hold up.
I'm trying to help my case out. No, I'm trying to help my case out.
Shame. Thank you. Shame.
I thought that was just
Fuck
these men
Damn,
meant to
we
drink.
got
Drinks water?
nah, Jordan.
Nah, you
gotta
said the
drink.
trigger word, fave.
You typed the trigger word.
Don't preach. Don't.
That's what I'm talking about, Sintley.
No, we not.
We here preach. Yes. I don't know when she posted that, so I don't know what she was talking about preach about.
Right.
She's preaching to your fucking no women friends.
That's why he like, damn it, man.
That's why he chugged that drink.
But go ahead and fill that bitch back up.
I said, help me out.
So,
I said, help me out. This motherfucker said, nah, man.
He said, mm-mm.
because I make it very clear.
I'm okay with women having friends.
And some women will be like, oh, you may be insecure or something like that. No, I'm not insecure. I'm just honest with myself. I'm not.
You don't think the honesty might be a little bit rooted in insecurity?
No. The honesty is rooted in knowledge.
I'd rather know.
I've been that side nigga. I've been a part of those
I
conversations.
don't think that's a little bit. I mean, you jaded though from your own past experience.
No, that means, bro. If you all right, let's take a step back from this topic. Then let's go back to the topic of the stats that I read the last show,
Okay.
or two shows
ago? Oh, yeah.
So once you heard those stats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you unsee that? Once you are knowledgeable about a subject, you see it.
Mm-hmm.
I have my first degree is in audio engineering. We had to learn about
So you know you're a prize.
I've been seeing it like
continuity in movies and all that. Cause we have to do Foley work and stuff. So
Yesterday, right?
I can't watch a movie without looking for continuity errors. And I notice some shit because once you're knowledgeable of it, that's what you see. Yeah. So once I'm knowledgeable of the fuck shit, that's what I see. Now, but once again, it'll be different if I'm telling you I want you to do this, that, and the other, but I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. Mm-hmm. No. Any woman that has dated me since I got out of that fuck shit when I was, I'll say since I dated my real long-time relationship, I'm not going to say her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. So about what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, you know. And she will tell you that even though we was in a polyamorous relationship, at that, I still would communicate. If I said me and y'all was going out to go downtown to the Cigar Lounge, but plans changed. Hey baby, we about to head up.
You a good dude, man. You a
because
good dude, man.
I don't ever want her.
Not everybody.
She should never feel. She should never be like. If somebody say, "Oh, I saw LB here," I know. Oh, LB was in it out. Okay.
That's all I like.
Like
Somebody comes to me,
that's why I'm opposite ends.
Why we only doing the opposite end?
I don't ask for nothing that I don't know myself.
We was links, but I feel we so opposite.
I tell him and I did.
Because I don't want to bring stress to her life, so I don't want to bring stress to mine.
I'm going to hang out with my homeboy. You're invited. What do you mean?
See, that shit dead.
Okay, wait out. Okay, see, that is where you might get beat up.
That shit. I'm gonna go hang out with my homeboy.
You're invited. No. It ain't even a party shit. She said you're invited.
I'm gonna ask this question.
Okay, Wayne.
I'm gonna ask this question.
Okay,
Hold on. We didn't read that yet.
We didn't read that one yet.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead and read it.
I can't see.
Shit.
It's a lot
Y'all
of
are
colors.
wild.
So it said, go ahead,
You're
Elby.
blind.
Hey,
Oh, nah, you might see the B-A-B-Y word in that motherfucker.
No,
All right, I had to read it
ain't
first.
no B-A-B-Y.
I saw a wall over there. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah, I saw
not
why too. I saw.
And if y'all don't know, we read this shit.
She was too close. I ain't gonna count. Y'all like baby from
We
over
got
there.
this small stream looking at. All right,
He got himself.
that's facts. Control your narrative when you're in a relationship. I keep plenty of female company, but they all know my lady.
Period.
And my lady is allowed to keep whatever company she wants.
Yeah, Jordan with me. Yeah, Jordan with me.
Hold up.
Jordan with me.
She respects me enough enough not to violate me.
Thank you, Jordan. Go crazy on him.
And that's good for your relationship, bro. Every relationship is different.
Strong in a relationship.
Every relationship is different. What happens when you're a good man? I'm not selling you. I'm standing for mine. When you're a good man, you're gonna.
I hear the gut. You see the. I see what he
doing. No, because I'm not saying you're not a good man, but I'm saying when you're a good man, you explain what program you're on. And when a woman comes into your life,
from the past,
you're stating that this is the program I'm on. So your program is that. It's okay for you to have male friends, okay for me to have female friends.
Yours not.
That's y'all program. My program isn't.
You said fuck it.
And I make my program very clear.
But I get that. That's fair though. It's because you're like, okay, if I don't fuck with it, then you don't fuck with it. That's just the bare minimum. I mean, that's the rule we set.
And but also you have to keep in mind, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Females, when you have male friends, there's how many times have men said, "Oh, all right, I'll be your friend." They not being your friend just to be your friend. Them motherfuckers waiting. They waiting on the sideline, my nigga. They waiting to get called in the game.
No, because I agree.
Just like there's some girls that don't give a fuck about your relationship.
Guys too, yeah, both. It's on both ends.
They be like, "Oh, you got a girl. Oh, you treat her so well. I wish I had somebody like you." The difference is this: a guy like your homeboy, like say for instance, you got a nice girl. I be like, "Damn, she got any homegirls and da da da." Niggas, Chris Rock said this joke. Women will say, "Oh, you got a nice man. I don't want a friend. I want him because you already tested, tried, and proved him." And when since y'all outnumber us,
I be damn when they tell me, hey, I want her.
You want who?
You can tell. You can tell.
I can't see the tape. It's cool.
Real ones can always say like, "Oh, she got a cousin, she got a sister."
Yeah.
You know, they might come from the same, a belief system. We can turn this
No.
We
She
can turn
said,
it around.
yeah, we can girls will be like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to meet her," and then crickets when they see me.
Cause you're not friendly.
Look, she was friendly to me when I first met her.
I'm just saying.
Nah, they crickets because they crickets because they know they
Oh.
not you, girl.
She saw me and said,
know
"Hey,
they
how
not
you doing?"
girl.
He's not talking about her. He's talking about some girls in general. Like the girl may not be friendly.
I
was like, she's friendly.
Jordan said crickets because they realize how powerless they are to take your man.
Now I won't
And they keep weight.
They can keep weight.
They can keep weight. I'm sorry, I
Waiting.
put it on there. Oh.
Old 2016 Juwan.
I'm gonna tell you straight off. You want to know something, and please correct me if I'm wrong. Ladies, please correct me if I'm wrong.
We listening.
I'm about to fade off the camera.
If you meet a dude, right, and you like, oh, he kind of cool, and you look at the girls he usually date or fuck with, and they less than your caliber, do you lose like damn, that's the kind of hoes you love with? Do you feel that way?
What if they are better than her?
I know if they're bad, you be like, oh, so he be pulled because.
I really want to know how you feel. Or you see the when he start his past ex and you like, they're high caliber.
I want to know like if he fucking with some scalawags or if he fucking with some.
How you feel? Either way.
I'm always looking in the past at the guys that I took in serious.
Why you like me?
I'm always the oddball of the girls that they talk to.
Oddball, what that mean?
I'm either the first black girl or the
You
first.
like white men?
No,
they usually date like Hispanic women and stuff.
Hispanics.
Well, we from
I'm
South
the
Florida,
first,
right?
Or I'm the first dark skinned girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the first
You
skinny
not
girl.
Alright.
Compared to the
brown
ones
skin
that
women love saying they dark skin. Relax.
I'm brown.
Relax.
I'm brown just like my last name. But compared to
Vanilla Brown.
Brown.
That's dirty vanilla. Not fucking with you.
Sound like Crown. Okay.
Put a little dust
Crown
on
Vanilla Brown.
let me take off my glasses. It's gonna get serious.
You know what I said about glasses?
I'm
Inside joke.
You gotta relax.
I felt like when I looked at their previous girls before me, I've always felt like I was the experiment because I'm nothing like what you're used to.
I feel that completely.
Nor do you get treated like what you're used to.
I feel that, man. I feel that.
But
I feel you.
But
that's a bad way to feel.
The thing
How
I
you
said, oh yeah, let me hear you.
I agree with her. I actually do agree with her.
Don't do that. No. Do not accept. Wait, not accept an answer. No. Change it up.
That's literally how I feel.
God.
But the guys, like if he's dated some women that are like city girls or whatever before me, I'll look and I'll be like, why me? I'm plain Jane.
Exactly.
So why do you want me?
What he like white girl, little Hispanic, sprinkling everything in there? What if he just got a plethora of different tastes?
Because beautiful woman is
the earlier episodes I was telling y'all, like I don't compare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't try to compete and stuff.
Everybody do.
I mean,
I said it before.
Everybody.
Of course we
Nah,
all
we don't-
try
not
to do
to.
it.
Yeah, we let you know slide with that
I
in the first
try
episode.
not to
Nah,
do it.
first
No,
episode we
I
let her
really
slide
don't.
was the first episode.
I don't.
Fifth episode we here to say that's cap.
I'm not gonna be like, let
That's
me see your
cap.
exes. Let me see. Is it a thought in the back of my head? Yeah, I'll be like,
That's
what
what
kind
we
of
want.
women did
We
he
asked
date?
about the thought in the back of your
I have.
head.
But
We asked about the thought
I
in the
don't
back of your
ask for a
head.
picture.
No,
No,
but
no.
if you see and you be like,
That's how
oh,
she
that's what you
feel.
fuck with me
I end
for?
up seeing
Let's
it.
say he was fucking with some sloppy motherfuckers. You like,
She don't have to ask for a picture because she gonna find the picture.
question
She
him.
gonna find the
I won't find the
picture.
picture.
She gonna find the
I won't
picture.
find
women
She
turn
gonna-
to FBI.
What's her name?
I don't
What
find
is
the
third
picture.
one?
They don't even need the whole name. They need the first and last letter. They can figure the rest out.
Yeah.
When I was with my ex,
Reach your
his
followers?
ex
Oh,
went
your
for
followers.
She went to UCF what year? You went through
No, really.
60,000 students to
No.
find this motherfucker.
The crazy thing is, we don't have to go look.
It
They
comes to
come
me.
to us.
It
When
comes to
they
me.
find out we're
Yeah.
with them, they come to us.
Oh, no, yeah, I know how it happens.
As a woman.
I know
have to
how. You
look
know
for
exactly
it.
how it happens. As a man, your shorty post a pic. You repost it. She goes to that thing. She open up. They sloppy though. They start watching us. It's that fucking game.
I literally got followed
see
by
that
my
story.
exes. When me and him were together, his ex followed me, DM'd me.
That's saying what though? No. Nah.
Don't.
Yeah, I was like, no face, no case.
Yeah, I had to watch myself. I was when we go on camera.
All right.
I was intrigued.
Literally, you're like, ooh, let me hear the
So
story.
since
Not
we're
the serious, not the serious.
since we're talking
No, serious.
about just trifling situations, did y'all see the video that I posted in our chat?
About the
That,
mama?
Yep, the
Fucking
mama
Oh.
sleeping with her daughters.
Baby.
Embryo's father.
Ah, take a shot. I was trying to find Embryo's father. Pretty much. Hold up.
So pretty much City
Oh,
Boys
give me
up.
my baby.
Yes.
This my baby
City
right
boys
here.
down.
City Boys up.
Listen,
Boys
strawberry
down.
lemon drop.
I'm talking about found her
Strawberry
in the
lemon
bed, getting knocked
Because
down
she
by
was-
the father of her child.
That was crazy.
One
I ain't
different-
gonna
Okay.
lie.
And
You
the
showed
thing
that
that was
video.
so
That was
crazy-
crazy.
I get to your comment. The thing that was crazy is the fact that she said something that we talked about in the previous show.
Yes.
Her excuse to her daughter of why she was fucking her daughter's father of the child was because she said you don't cook, you don't clean, and you don't know how to treat.
You don't know how to treat this man.
You don't clean.
He a hardworking man.
Don't let Cardi B fuck y'all up.
He a hardworking black man.
I don't cook.
Because Cardi B
All
got
right,
more money
you
than
belong on
y'all.
the street.
No,
And even she got cheated on. So
And a little ish.
You
who
don't
was
cook,
it?
you don't
Who
clean,
said
you belong on the
this?
street.
They were like, Beyonce got cheated on. So who the fuck you think you are?
Like,
But
this one.
that's why you go for that
Eggs
one.
it out.
By himself, you.
What?
He's wailing.
Anyway.
He, with me. He was talking about.
okay, so we have a comment.
He
and
was
then
outside of my shit earlier.
Because
Yo,
clearly
he
that's
wildin'.
hold up.
Should get canceled.
By the beehive.
No, it might be out by me.
Show over. He gonna show.
Well, you,
No, I'm fucking with you.
I
All right,
hey,
so
I understand. I know Jay-Z.
Said, wait a minute.
all right,
No
so
Jay-Z.
That's your cousin?
you don't know no Jay-Z.
I said I know Jay-Z. I am no Jay-Z.
Oh, okay.
I am
said
no
I
Jay-Z.
know Jay-Z.
So Beyonce could have to happen, but
Oh,
I
no,
know myself.
But you're
I'm not a billionaire.
But you're Jay-Z to somebody. You get me? You get like you gotta think about it.
Shit.
On your level, you
might-
Jay-Z in somebody's
I might
eyes.
be at Memphis Bleak or something.
That's-
Ah! As long as you're not Benny Siegel.
Yeah, I don't know.
A
all right,
kiss.
because clearly
Don't disrespect Jay.
that shit didn't work.
He versus King. Relax.
They want a different result, so they date different. And then he
Yeah, we
said,
jumped to a different topic already, so I forgot what we was talking about.
Oh yeah,
Right.
he was talking about the fact that
How do you
y'all
wait?
are different than the other women that. they
Oh,
dated.
definitely. But
okay.
we rhyme. Actually, now that he said that, I don't know. I don't know. And she filmed me. I don't know about that. I think you always find similarities in all your partners. It's
Yeah.
cap. Nobody
true.
ever be like, oh, I just date anybody. That's the biggest crockett shit ever. I really feel that's impossible. You're not going to change your interest in the
Nah.
things you're looking
No,
for
I
and what you don't look for. All of a sudden, a different person. They're going to have a similarity somewhere. People who would say that I don't have a type, I feel like they just don't want to put forth the effort to actually understand what they look for in a partner.
I think the reason mines have changed is because I started to take accountability for my choices and saying, all right, that didn't work out because of this. So I started changing things.
Okay,
that I
that's
look
different.
For somebody.
That's
Yeah,
different,
The
though.
conscious effort.
But that's different.
So that's why you'll
Yeah.
see things change. But
but
when
they
it comes
still
to
gonna
the
have a
wedding-
similarity, though. There's
well,
a bottom line
now,
similarity.
Now there's gonna be a similarity. You're going to be appreciative.
He's like, now
You're
that
going to be cooperative.
Not cool.
Is that to say they weren't?
Cooperative.
What?
Did I say all your exes weren't?
No. I said that's my new. Like,
No, I'm saying. So you're saying none of your exes wear that?
No, I'm listing things. I'm listing.
Oh,
things.
okay.
There, you have to make a.
You gotta have the full.
Yeah. So over time, you realize, all right, this is this is that,
Gotcha.
this is this. Because,
I know that.
but then also, the biggest thing I say when it comes to those situations is having outside communication. There's a lot of single women that listen to their single friends, and now they're all single together, or they single friend got a man after they broke up.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
They friend, I told them, girl, I wouldn't go for that.
Wait, we didn't.
And she in a relationship right after.
Yeah.
Did we answer that question?
I didn't see the question.
How
He
do
just
y'all
clicking
feel
shit.
if your
I went
ex
back to the-
always liking
Move the
pics
mouse.
with your?
You're not allowed to
you
touch
and
the
your-
computer no more.
How do you feel about your ex always liking pics of you and your new person?
I love it.
I don't give a
Doesn't
fuck.
really
I mean,
matter
they
to
show
me.
they show
Enjoy-
love.
Enjoy the pic.
It
They
depends.
could be trying to be
No.
spiteful,
Cap.
but-
That's cap. I'm not gonna lie.
Now,
It
if you-
depends how long you date the person.
Now, if your new girl is uglier than your ex, then she just trying to be funny.
She trying to be funny.
She trying to be
No.
It
funny.
depends.
If she comments,
No.
or if he comments on it, then we got an issue.
No. Actually, no. The comment makes it not
You gotta
petty.
date up.
The comment makes it not petty to me.
You gotta-
If you
Depends
just
on what
like
they
and
say.
keep it moving,
It depends on what they say.
if you put the heart eye emoji, I fuck with that. Hey, give me the heart eye emoji. You did be cute. But I'm not gonna cap though. It depends how long you date. If it's like a long-term relationship where I know like y'all ended amicably and y'all was like just like y'all split, y'all just grew out of each other, I can respect that because I can respect people still being cool and not necessarily want to lose a long-term friend. Cool. That's just me. I'm okay with that. Now if it's a person who y'all dated for about less than a year or about a year, where I know like y'all shit was a little bit toxic, it ended a little rough because maybe he did something wrong, maybe you did something wrong, and he like all of a sudden he commented on your page talking about like fire emojis and shit. All right, my boy, like, I'm out the DM like yo, what's good?
My current person's feelings worth more than my ex's feelings. Meaning, my ex that I was with
true, but
for
it's-
years that I was planning to marry, right?
Try to throw that in.
When that ended, no, you have to really because I want to show the severity of the situation. Because you were talking about, you don't want to get rid of a long-term relationship, a long-time friendship. Well, we were very close, and I really did care for her, and I believe she cared for me, even though our relationship was over. However, after our relationship, we'll still hang out and stuff like that, and just as friends or whatever. But when I moved when I moved on and met someone else, and I started a relationship with that person, that person wasn't comfortable
with the relationship,
with
a friendship.
Yeah, not only a friendship with this person, but this is somebody that you wanted to marry at one point.
The severity. That's what I was saying. The severity of the relationship definitely matters.
Hey, this right here, da-da-da.
Now,
but the reason why I did that is because I asked the same thing of that person I was dating. Was like, hey, I know you and your ex was good, but
so quick
that's
question.
dead, this dead.
Real quick question. So like, now, are you a single man?
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay. So now being a single man, do you be like, hey, I'm out of the situation, I would like to continue the friendship? Or are you more so like, I'm around when I'm around, like I'm here.
Well,
whenever you
it wasn't.
need me,
It's not a sense. All right. So the way that situation happened is crazy because that person ended the relationship with me, right? That person ended the relationship with me. But we're still cool for a little bit. And when I got into my new relationship, hell, you ended the relationship with me, so I was like, well.
I don't have no.
But then she was mad at me, and I was like, wait, you ended the relationship, so you're acting like I ended the relationship and then cut you off. Then I realized you wanted the benefits of being with me without being with me. That's not gonna happen.
I get that too.
So that's why I
But I'm saying in the future, like, would you? Is it like a?
But nah,
we check up on each other, or it was a good time.
We can be cordial.
It was a good time to.
We can be cordial, but I gotta move on.
Hit me in the face.
I gotta keep growing.
That's the difference, cause y'all.
Go straight up.
No, we read that one.
We skipped.
It's okay. I don't communicate with exes or have them on social media, but if they were to like every pic of me and my partner, it would be weird to me.
Interesting.
I can see why. Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. Interesting.
I put on the show.
I mean, I don't pay no mind to stuff like that because at the end of the day, it's social media. You're not trying to hit me.
You the
up or
same
anything
girl who
like
just
that.
said, "Oh, the girl be coming to me weird." I don't believe that. Talking about she don't
Coochie is
believe
a
that.
woman.
Yeah, I don't believe
I
that.
don't. I really don't.
She
Like,
was getting tired of all her ex niggas girls.
to this day,
I know all the Instagram
I be
names.
like,
to this day,
I know all the
she's-
Instagram names. I want all them bitches to fucking
She
follow
still
me.
follow me and be commenting and liking.
But
on
you
my
know she
pictures.
follow you and you ain't block her, so what's up?
We got
'Cause I
another.
don't have pressure with her.
She have pressure with you though. They're pressure
She
with you.
ain't
That means
come
you
at
have
me
pressure with them.
sideways.
If she have pressure with you, that means you have pressure
She
with
ain't
her.
come at me sideways.
Hey, you know she have pressure then.
She don't have pressure with me.
You said she got pressure with you.
No, I said she DM'd me. I ain't say what she said.
She DM'd you because she wanted to get a threesome.
She had pressure.
She was like, I know what he got. Obviously, you got son. Da da da. All right, so let's go on
I
to
ain't
this
gonna lie,
and move
she
to the
hit me
next
on that.
topic.
We could
The
have
comment.
I'll be telling you, fellas,
She not bad looking.
just bring it up.
She
You're
not
saying
bad.
that. Hey,
It
surprised how
don't work that way.
a lot of these girls are fluid.
Hey, I already got one set up.
That's how I got into polyamorous
They're like,
relationship.
this shit is over with. You like,
Now you gotta be careful. You can't be in there enjoying the other one more than
Yeah.
you'll be in
Right,
trouble.
my boy.
You'll be
I
in
was like, you should
trouble.
have been honest.
All right, so Jordan,
Black boy.
I don't.
That shit don't matter. She copying. She get in there. She like,
All right,
fruits.
we got another
I want the
comment.
mango.
I don't
Right.
burn bridges. I demand respect for my current situation.
He does.
If they cross any line, then that gives
Then
me a
they-
reason to.
then
Dog,
they-
that
yeah.
bitch is way
yeah,
over there.
that be this. He
Yo,
pushing
right
the
in front of the
table.
motherfucker. I'm leaning
He
all the way
pushing the
through.
table. He like, yo, I'm gonna read this shit.
Hey, I won't lie, that brownie.
Yo, relax. That shit gonna have me on the
All right. If they cross that line, then that gives me the reason
got
to
me at
cross
10 o'clock.
you out of my life. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, they
I
don't.
like that. I like
Come
that.
on, poetic.
Now
Yes.
you're better than me, bro. See, I'm the kind of person I like to cut
This
temptation.
nigga like to play tic tac toe. See,
My
I
dog
ain't
be
like
like-
that. I want you solid from the beginning. See, no tic tac toe. Solid from the beginning. If I know you solid, you can come with me in my relationship. If you're not solid, then I'm cutting you off on the outside.
When I have
Because
multiple,
I feel like sometimes I really do. This is me being completely honest. Like, I got homegirls who are like my homeboys. I can tell them about whatever I got to go through. When they know about everything in my past, they gone through me some trials and tribulations. So we build it to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to talk to you like a woman. I talk to you like I would talk to any one of my niggas. Like, yo, what's good? How you been? What's popping? What new nigga you with? Like, you exchanging new nigga? Oh, you left the old nigga for the new nigga. You know what I mean? Like, don't be wrong. The type of caliber of woman that you're friends with determines, I think, the type of relationship you can have. Because if you're talking to like a one who's like more preppy, more, it might be like, okay, how you guys are even communicating, how you guys even communicate as friends, cool. But if you know like this woman is able to like, she's in a different realm, but she really like needs to consider her like, oh, she's like a nigga, or she's not. Those are the type of females I think men can be friends with. The ones who think like a nigga, who like this cool, this partners, like I'm cool. Cause I'm just like I'm able to bounce ideas off of you. I'm able to like really get some good insight and be like, okay, and she'll keep you straight. Like, yo, you been fucking up. Like this is the dumb shit you been doing, nigga. Tighten up, like because you know you're not doing the right shit. I feel like a lot of men might say that, but I feel like more times than not, a man not gonna really shoot me the shit straight. As a woman would be like, yo, this is why she's saying it because she feels like X, Y, and Z. So you get two insights. You get an insight on why you a fuck nigga, and you get an insight why how to be a better man. So it's like it's good insight because like a man ain't gonna really give me great insight on how to be a better man because I'm gonna be like, nigga, I ain't trying to be like you.
Especially if you're around fuckboys.
You never. Hey, you need a good fuckboy in the crew. Hey.
I said
But-
boys,
At least one,
multiple.
yes.
Maybe three.
No.
How big your crew? You never know. You never know how big your crew is. You don't know. You don't
I
know.
feel like there's always got to be one so you know what not
Always
to do.
Always.
What?
Every friend group has one.
nah, I
A
keep
fuck boy or a fuck girl.
Yes.
Like
I keep
Yeah,
one crazy nigga in the circle.
Oh, see,
We know.
my whole squad crazy.
Yeah, I keep
Yeah.
We
one crazy
crackheads.
nigga in- I keep one. Whoa.
I ain't a crackhead,
But
but
before we move on
No,
to the
you're the
next.
exception.
Before we move to the next topic,
They said it was good.
I want to state this though.
That shit trained me.
I want to state this. Yes, you have your friends, you have that. And me, in my situations, I have my friends. When I get in a relationship, that coming to my house, hanging out, spending the night, and all that shit,
Yeah, that's dead.
that shit gets dead.
I get that.
You get me?
I
I'm
get
not
that.
saying that you don't be friends. I work
Out
in
of
entertainment.
respect.
I'm around beautiful women all day. She has to understand that.
Wait, you gonna say beautiful? Yeah, see. You different. You talk about all these beautiful women.
He's
Ew,
kind.
they average ass bitches. Yo,
being kind.
these is mad average women I'm around.
He's
Ew.
live.
Oh, that's what you around. But what I'm stating is, if I'm around models, if I'm around, actresses or performers, whatever, even normal, business women that are just gorgeous or whatever. But being in that situation is different.
Man, we ain't on the same page, man.
Bro, I'm about
connected.
Lean back.
Then you can't see him.
Because we were supposed to go to another topic before we pull up the comment.
Oh, her.
Yes, that's why I told her to lean back.
Oh,
Her
but
ass
that's
ain't blocking me.
I'm just gonna get.
You said
She leaned forward. She like a dash coming through my. No.
I'm short. Okay, you understand? I said all the way back. I'm
that's all.
dangling.
That's all. All right. So let's get to the next topic.
What's the other one?
Men's rights to forfeit taking.
We have
care of
none.
the child.
We have
You
none.
see that?
We're screwed in America. We're screwed. Black men especially. You're screwed in America.
Thanks.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Y'all shit look empty,
There's
yo.
no.
Wait, where your cup even at?
She was like the KFC.
She
cup.
hiding it. Yeah, she hiding
came
it.
in-
She ain't
no
saying
free
nothing.
Hold up,
She
she
ain't
did
doing
KFC. I have not seen nobody eat from KFC in years.
Yo, one thought about it.
no.
She said it. She didn't say Popeyes.
Yeah,
One,
I
she
just
said,
thought about
she
it
said,
right
You said
now.
Publix. You said Publix,
Yeah,
and she
I
said
got
me
some
too.
I got some published
And I
chicken.
didn't realize she said like KFC, and I realized she on some Jack Harlow shit. She got the Jack Harlow box. She got the Jack Harlow box.
Bro.
She got the Jack Harlow box.
Bro.
Low key.
It wasn't until I just said the
That's
KFC. I'm like, wait,
crazy.
KFC.
Yeah.
That's really
Jack
crazy.
Harlow.
Oh God. All right. So
Next topic. What was it? What were we talking
so
about?
we said men's right to forfeit.
Oh,
So
yeah, we got
they were
none.
stating if if a woman has a right to say, well, Roe versus Wade was overturned, so that's different. But their argument was that if a woman has the right to say, if he says, well,
She can keep the baby.
She said, I want to have the baby. I'm going to keep the baby.
The man should have
The man should have the right to say, well, that's not what we're trying to do. So
I don't want to be a part
he
of
can
it.
write
Boom,
his
I'm
rights
off
off.
of
So
it.
if you decide to move forward
On
with
some Dave
that,
Chappelle
you
shit.
can't put him on no child support or nothing like that. I believe that's something you should have. It should be a two-step situation if that is the case. Because you can't, because you gonna have some niggas that be like, yeah, let's make a baby, and then when he should get pregnant, well, let me sign away. No, so it should be a two-step. So it should be a before you that you sign saying yes I agree or no I don't. So that if you try to say yes I agree and now you want no baby,
You heard? Take 2 shots. Two drinks.
Damn, 3 now. Nah, he said it again. He doubled up on it.
Yeah.
That's when you started to look away.
He got passionate.
Yeah, he did.
About the embryo.
2, a 3.
it's cool. Ain't no bitch.
I'm that crazy nigga in my shit.
All right.
Okay. Whoa.
I'm that crazy. That's what I'm talking. Oh no, I won't lie though. If I was in the situation, it is a group of motherfuckers that I got to deal with.
Yeah.
I believe Jordan. I believe Jordan to steamroll some motherfuckers.
Oh, he will.
Jordan's strong
I
as
saw-
shit.
He don't
I don't know how to grab
I saw him in the gym a couple days ago.
Yeah. Like Jordan, Jordan gonna be on my security squad.
Oh, yeah.
And he's gonna be spitting poetry. They gonna think that nigga, what? He'll fold your ass. Boom. Jordan was like, LB, you want to grapple? I say, bro, I gotta train a little bit more before. Cause I haven't fought in years, bro. And you gonna have me in the bitch? Nah, I got a
feel
reputation
safe
up
around
on.
him.
That's
Don't be
why.
saying that.
I do.
His girl watching you. Relax.
I know her.
Talking about
Everybody
you folks.
know her.
Hey, all I'm saying is you talking about you supposed to sit around.
She
that-
I do.
She
Hey,
good
you
people,
supposed to
they
sit around
both
nothing,
good
girl.
people.
Hey,
It's
woo.
the fact that I probably met her.
Yo.
I don't be paying attention to nobody.
What did that nigga say?
Probably.
That nigga say, I feel
probably
safe from
know
the
her
girl.
already.
You supposed to say
supposed
right.
to-
Just be like some
Feel safe
rain.
around who?
But it's different. The dude shouldn't say he feels safe around your
none of
lady.
that. I don't hear none of that.
I feel comfortable.
Oh,
feel comfortable around
you
who?
gender roles.
All right, nigga.
That was gender roles. Niggas gender roles.
I can't stand
Yeah,
gender roles.
Yeah, I do. This nigga,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said, I'm trying to be a stay-at-home
around
father.
I told you from the jump. I told you. We obliterating all gender roles around me. Hey.
All right.
I feel safe for any woman. I'm a fucking stay-at-home dad. I fucking beat the kids up. Shit. Let me grow breast. I breastfeed them. Fuck.
Look in the dictionary for the definition
some
of
estrogen.
mayhem. It's his picture next
It
to
is. It is.
My dog fuck shit up and leave. We're gonna get some Survive Society apparel done.
His
Okay.
face on it.
Yes.
But then if your girl talking
shut
to
up,
a
man.
guy friend about your relationship, then you gonna feel yes. First off, our relationship should not be discussed.
But you know what's real though?
But I think
He could probably help her be a better woman.
No, fuck it. Our relationship should not be
It
discussed with your
depends on the
friends or
nigga.
nobody.
I am not gonna lie to you.
It does depend,
Yes.
but if
Just
you
like
trust
it
in your
depends on the
partner,
female.
you should probably trust in their judgment.
Just like it.
If you don't trust your partner's judgment, you should not be in a relationship.
I think
Whoa.
that's being brought up
You
because
do not trust your partner's judgment
You know what?
on who they keep
Run
around.
your point of view. That's your point of view.
It is.
Because
It's a solid one. If
You
you don't
gonna
trust
read your
their judgment,
narrative.
if
I'm
you don't
gonna
judge
read
their
mine.
if you don't trust their judgment,
Who's the they? Your partner?
yeah. If you don't trust their judgment, should you be with them?
oh God.
If you don't trust their judgment, should you be with them?
yeah.
All right. Who's somebody in your life that you trust?
Damn, you gotta stop this. I can't.
Who's somebody in your life that you trust?
You put me there on the spot. I trust mad people.
No. All right. No, not friends. I'm talking about family member. A family member that you say, if they tell me to do this, I know they will.
My mama?
Your mama. So have your mama ever done wrong by you? Lied to you?
No.
Your mama lied to you, just don't know. She'll tell you it was a Santa Claus when you was younger?
Nah, she never did that.
All right, your mama a real one.
No, she's like
So-
criminal to criminal. I ain't gonna lie, she's a gangster.
But
Gangster's gangster.
But your mama never lied to you, never did that.
Never.
That's good.
It's crazy. We also
My mom,
verbiage.
no,
since I
that's
was-
great. That's
He
great.
knows her.
I'm finna tell you like this. My mama's a wonderful woman. My mama's an amazing
He was
woman.
like,
But I know she lied to me about some shit my pops did or some
Probably.
shit. She told me it was a Santa Claus, but I know that's from
You know what's
imaginary.
crazy? My mom told me when the first time I asked
my
about my
mom was
dad, she
amazing
told me, she was
woman.
like, yo, young nigga killed, your daddy killed somebody. I was like, yo, you might be the realest motherfucker I ever met in my life. God damn it. I said, God damn it.
The reason I said that was this, and I'm happy that you know your mother that way and y'all didn't have that
Yeah, we
situation.
could.
But a lot of
10
us
toes
have
down.
been around people that we do trust, we do care about, and they done some shit to us, like some fucked up shit. And it may have not be no real fucked up shit.
It just-
but this
at the
person
moment.
that nobody, we're all human. So at some point in time, you're gonna lie, you're going to cheat, you're gonna change the truth, make it fit you. At some point in time in your life, we've all done that shit, or going to do it, or do that shit.
I went through that with my mom.
Yeah.
My brother is the realest person to me because he will still hurt your feelings, but he'll tell you what it is.
That's me. I'm that guy.
Like,
Yes,
he'll
he
cross
is.
you,
You
but
are.
he gonna be
I'm
honest.
the guy.
I believe
Everybody
it.
learns that the hard way
So-
with Mayhem.
I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. Don't ask for it. Just don't ask for it. If you ask for it, it's gonna happen. It's gonna.
You don't even gotta ask for it. Just don't talk
It's
around
gonna
it.
happen.
Yeah, just don't ask
You
for
like- you
it.
like-
You might not have to ask.
Hold on, my guy. You might
get it for free.
gonna happen.
I might be
The fuck?
chilling on the back end. I might, yeah, you say something interesting. Yo, what?
You did
Wait
well.
a minute.
Yeah, I'm good for the gossip.
All right, so
I'm good for the
all
gossip.
right, so here we
Don't
are.
I'm sharing the room and leave.
According to
That's not something we do.
CNN,
Oh, you're right.
Not true.
according to CNN, Amazon,
were we done
and
with
Rite
first
Aid.
date, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hold on, she talking. Let the kid
I didn't
talk.
know.
You have more to talk about? I'm sorry.
Oh no! I didn't know if you
That was cutting
had
you off
something
rudely.
else to.
Rudely.
I didn't know if you had something else
These
to add
modern
on.
women. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Huh. These millennial women. Uh-huh.
Nah,
Women 19
but
is
no, if
whatever.
you had more to offer, no, I
No,
didn't.
because
mean-
I don't think you offered. Did you give your full point about the forfeiting the rights to take care of the child?
Oh, my whole thing is, if you have an agreement, that's why I said it should be just 2-part. You sign something in the beginning saying that if you are not, or you with it. But if you say that you with it, you can't
That's
sign
crazy.
saying you're not. You're still held reliable. But if you say you're not with it, and then you forfeit, you said you wasn't with it, and she signs it too. When you say you're not with it, she has to sign it
She
too.
has to sign
So
it.
you
You
can't-
never gonna sign that joint.
Wait, so
Then
you could say
don't
you're
fuck
not
her.
with it at the beginning, but then end up saying you with it.
Yes.
Then?
So if you
Okay,
change
so
your mind,
it's
and
only
say-
beneficial for those who aren't too sure. To be
Yeah,
honest with you, because if
that's
you say
exactly
you
why.
with it, but then
You
you're
change your
not with
mind.
it, you're already stuck.
yes.
But what if? What
Because
if
she
in the
went
beginning?
along with
but
that
what if you
because you
wasn't?
said you were
but what
with
if you wasn't? You. What if
What if
like
she
you didn't want it? With, you wasn't with it in the beginning, and then you was with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You
you're
can
straight.
change from no to yes, but you can't
Yes.
change from yes to
Yes
no.
to
that's
no,
true.
Okay, but
Because
now,
yes to no means that you're putting responsibility on that woman in the
Correct.
state that you said you were going to take.
Right.
It's just like when somebody
Versus-
comes to this country, they have to sign
Yeah.
saying they're going to be sponsored,
Mm-hmm.
and then they get here and then they go straight to Social Security to get a SSI.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, no, bitch, you said you was going to sponsor this motherfucker.
Correct.
now what if she's okay with you changing up from yes to no?
Well, then she has to sign off on that.
Okay.
Everything has to be written.
Nah, that's never gonna happen.
Written.
Come on, that's the one.
No, it's honestly, it's some
No,
women
it's
that be
some
like,
women.
"Who did it?" But
Actually,
because there's some women that don't put
Actually-
you on the papers until later.
boom, you're right. I know. Yeah, you're
I
right.
know. I can listen.
But then by the time they realize they need that
Granted,
help,
it's
too
rare.
late.
Granted, it's rare.
There is.
But I know somebody. You're right.
Yeah, you're right. But that's just my opinion on it. I just feel like it should be when it comes to, especially when you're talking about like, you have to be 100% honest with yourself and realize that yes, child support, alimony, things like that are great things to have to help that child. But there are a large portion of people that's not using it for that child.
Yes,
That's
correct.
so true.
Oh,
Correct.
big facts. But
They're
as it
literally
should.
not working because of this. Like whatever money should be making sure that child
Hey,
is taken care of.
There's no definition of support though. Like
And that's the problem.
it's so.
But the
wide.
reason why it's no definition on it, and the reason why they leave it broad and they haven't changed is because the courts get a percentage of every settlement they get.
Facts.
So they get paid on you coming
Lawyer
to court.
fees.
They get paid on the fees of the state
fee, yeah.
process. And then secondly, the court says, shit, if you don't take care of it, we gotta take care of it. The
You gonna
state-
throw your ass in jail,
so-
nigga.
No. The state literally, if you don't take care of this child, you don't have child support. That means we got to give extra food stamps, extra housing, extra this, extra that. So that's why the laws in these states are literally, you sign a birth certificate, you find it's not yours, you're stuck.
You stuck.
If you didn't sign a birth certificate but you took a fatherly role, you're stuck. If you're not the fucking father and you just came in as a stepfather
You're
or as a
stuck.
boyfriend, you're stuck. There was a woman in Texas that tried to put her neighbor on child support because the neighbor became, the story was the neighbor realized that she had a son and was like, hey, just helping out as a father figure. When he's working on the car, washing the car, hey, you want to come watch, just to be a father figure. And then she sent the court saying he's been a father figure and da-da-da. Now, that's the part that came out of news. I believe that she saw that, fucked them thinking that they gonna date. He realized, nah, you just some GMs. And she was like, what? They're gonna put you on papers. That's what I think the whole story is. But
He definitely smack, cause no nigga gonna be like,
Yeah.
hey, bring Billy over here and I can wash the car with me.
because it's been some, I don't, like, dating a single mom is not number one on my list. It's not
Hell
I don't
no,
wanna
no,
date
no.
a single mom.
Oh,
But
let me chill.
I've seen some moms. I said, oh shit, I play stepdaddy, But also,
I'm glad you
if there's
saw
just
that.
some cool people that you're like, dog, this is a cool person. That's cool. Like, I have no problem with that. But I'm not saying, oh, I'm looking for a single mom to date. No, that's not Les. But I'm also not cutting you out because you have a child.
Yeah, for that. We getting too old for
Jordan
that.
said something.
Who? You said Jordan? Okay, click on it. Yeah, I can read it. That bitch small as fuck.
There has to be a statute of
Y'all both
limitations.
got glasses and not reading shit.
Yo, you're gonna let me.
Red.
And I'm fucking with you.
There has to be a statute of limitations because you can't give up rights and then that kid grows up
I'm
to
sorry,
be
bro.
LeBron James and then you want to be a parent.
Wait, when we reading, we're here. These motherfuckers got glasses leaning back, reading the shit from way back here.
We have to do a vision test all the time.
I got good vision, but this joint is small.
Bro.
There has.
Small.
Okay, I can see.
I'm here though. I'm locked in.
see.
Even with the 3 drinks I had, I'm locked
Statute
in.
of
I'm locked in.
limitations. You can't give up rights, and then that kid grows up to be a LeBron.
No, that's
James.
facts.
Oh, that's facts.
Hey, did y'all see
Have
the
to
TikTok?
reread
No,
it.
there's a there's a TikTok, right? There's a TikTok of a dude. He's like, yo,
told you,
mom.
Jadakiss.
He's like, yo, mom, I made the NBA. I made it to the NBA. And he in the house with her, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden there's a knock on the door. And then he
Oh, I
opens the
did see
door.
that.
And,
I did see
and there's a guy who walk in with a carton of milk.
I did see that. He came back from the store. He finally came back from the store.
I say, yo, that would be me. That'd be me.
He finally came back.
You ever seen it?
Bro.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Hey,
Nah, you ain't
I'm
kidding.
kidding. Nah, I'm joking.
Dog, but nah, that
10 toes down. First kid I get. You know.
I can't, like, I want to be a father, I want to be a husband. But,
You'll get it.
But I'm not pressed to the point that I overlook red flags. I'm not pressed to the point that I'm just going to take, like, I would be single for the rest of my life. I'm cool. I travel, I have a good time, and I don't have a problem with meeting women. But that's something that I want because that's something I didn't grow up with. So I know the things not to do as a father and a husband.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I just feel like because I'd never experienced that, I just feel like this shit open game. Like,
You can do
I
whatever
don't know
you want.
what's up. Hey, I ain't never done
voice.
myself. Hey.
He said, well.
But you want to roller skate at 10? Like, go ahead.
I don't want to see no little mayhem. Oh my God, that's
Oh
gonna be a
my
bad
God.
motherfucker.
It'd be like the Tasmanian devil.
What?
You gotta let them rock. You just gotta let them rock. Hey, yo, you get it.
All right, so
Man, I been over there fucking skateboarding on your stairs.
so that's why the motherfucker won't be invited here. I'll come to your house. Hey, how you doing? All right, I gotta go. All right, so the next thing we all know, Roe versus Wade overturned.
It's nasty. We had a pre-show about this. Come on, man. Y'all
Pull
know-
out game better be strong. So
I fell for my brothers.
according to
My
CNN,
sisters.
Amazon and Rite Aid are limiting the purchases of emergency contraception. So,
We know that's about okay.
what the fuck I said?
Hey, people,
I was gonna let it slide.
but
I
people
was
gotta
gonna
understand
let it
why
slide.
though. I feel like people don't understand why. I feel like people are making it seem like they're abandoning it or they're like retracting it because of.
Hey, please explain, because you said in the pre-show it
Yeah,
makes a lot
they're trying to make it seem as if they're taking it off the shelves on purpose to like eliminate or try to take back Plan B pills. And I think the real reason that's not even I think the real reason why they're doing it is because they're trying to limit the amount that you can buy.
Yeah.
Like
They don't want you to be out here.
there's not a resale here. They know people are gonna go to the stores. They're gonna buy 50 packs of them, and they're gonna resell them for double the price.
Yep.
Because if you know you can't have an abortion, the next best thing is the Plan B option. So all of a sudden you're gonna have people who just popping Plan Bs like they're fucking Advil.
Tic Tac.
Excuse me. And just to little drop in there. If you have taken a Plan B more than twice already, that bitch is a placebo. It's not working. The Plan B's only worked the first time, second time maybe. By the third and fourth time, that bitch is nothing but a baby aspirin. Keep
Like,
going.
no, I'm like, so they're thinking like people are they taking it off the shelves on purpose, and I'm really here like they're not really trying to take them off the shelf. What's really going to happen is they're just trying to limit people from profiting. Off
Yeah,
it.
because that's all you're going to do. Niggas going to buy up all the shelves and then wait.
And I already
and then
saw
start-
that. You already seen the Instagram post and Twitter memes of motherfuckers like getting like 50 of them. Like,
But let
oh,
me ask
I got them on the low.
But let
And
me
then
ask this.
You still sell them for 70.
If you go to a chick house, right, and she's not selling these bitches, but she got a case of Plan B's in that motherfucker.
Oh hell no.
That means she know.
I am
she let
walking
niggas
out.
just shoot the club
Cream
up.
pies.
Shoot the club up.
Yep.
Twinkies.
Listen, man, not only Plan B, so not only emergency contraceptives, according to NBC News, it can be any type of contraceptive. So they'll challenge Plan B and potentially even IUDs. So making women remove their IUDs.
I get it, but
And
condoms
your
still exist.
the ones that the here.
Children still
Yes.
exist.
They were saying
All
that
of
the
it.
birth control pills would be the last to be pulled off the market, but IUDs,
They're never
the
getting rid of birth
shots,
control.
the
They're not-
patches.
They're never getting rid of birth
Birth
control.
control pill won't get.
It won't ever get.
Now, and people trying to make this landslide of, oh, this is a slippery slope.
Yeah, it's not.
I
actually.
honestly,
It don't.
it doesn't
Hey,
prove
go
that
to our
slippery
pre-show.
slope.
Go ahead.
Now,
go crazy in it.
let's
Go crazy in
let's
it.
be real.
Go crazy in the
Because
pre-show.
when you talk about abortions, look up the percentage of abortions that are literally, like, I understand fully.
Turn your shit off.
God,
Oh,
Beauty.
goddamn unprofessional ass.
That's why your ass don't be on camera every show.
Do not disturb.
Tell your
son.
mama we
Hey,
working.
say- my mom know.
Mama,
Do not disturb.
You know my mama.
mommy,
You know my
Mom.
mama. She
Mom.
don't care.
Hey, my
Mama,
mom.
you
When I call me right now, I'm double clicking.
My mom called me in the middle of work sessions at
So,
work. She don't care.
my phone is on Do Not Disturb.
My shit is, but my guy.
Now, but damn. All right, so if you look up the statistics, I understand if someone is
go deep.
violated, a disease, stillborn. Those are things that's yes, fully. But over 60% of abortions that were done was not because of those causes.
It's because of my fucking.
It was just simply, I don't want to have this baby. That kind of situation. It wasn't based off those causes. So yes, I understand a lot of this conversation when they're saying you have, oh, what if somebody's raped? What if somebody that? Yes, I hear you 100%. That's yes. But when you have people that just literally deciding, I'm just gonna have sex and then get rid of the baby.
Night.
Like that's what's wrong with the situation.
What were you saying earlier about safe sex?
See, I didn't want to talk before a woman talked.
You have to have
that was my
access.
thing. I didn't want to talk.
You made
about
a good point about the safe
I
sex
was
earlier.
I was
Appreciate
saying like I feel like in this day and age, a lot of people are promoting pro-abortion versus pro safe sex. And that was just the only thing that I saw, like, the paradigm really changing in. I was like, damn, like, I love the conversation, and I appreciate women wanting to have autonomy over your body. You should totally be able to pick and choose what you want to do with your own body. Granted, like, I have my own opinions. I can have my own opinions, cool. So, like, certain states have, like, okay, after, let's say, 16 weeks. After 4 or after 3 weeks. I think a lot of them have like after 3 weeks. And that would be what? Like after 12 weeks, my bad. After 3 months. It'd be after 12 weeks. Cool. Like I understand these type of things. Now is it for me to decide for a woman? Hell the fuck no. Like, I can marry with that decision. But do I think that in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, you're able to have it, like, do I understand there's slips and the cracks and there's like anomalies for everything? Of course. There's outliers for every single scenario in the world. But for the majority, if you're giving 4 or 5 months to make a decision where you want to have a kid or not have a kid, you should be able to have that. I feel like it doesn't even take that long. In my personal opinion, I feel like nobody ever been like, it's been 3 months and fucking 29 days. Now I know. Like, I just feel like that doesn't happen. Do I feel like it's anybody's choice to make? No. But I do think, though, if you want to have a safe pregnancy, you should probably have an abortion before a certain amount of period. 100%. Like, so you can't have it both ways, but I also feel like I've seen the way this conversation has gone is went from, hey, I want safe and like universal like care for women who do have abortions. I can understand that. I just feel like the conversation kind of shifted to like, abortions are there. I feel like a lot of people use abortion as that fail safe. Like, that's that big spade in the back. Like, I know I got that, so I can always throw that down.
And that's the over 60%
and that's kind of
situation.
And that's the problem.
Thank you.
I'm like, people started wilding a little bit. Like, we might know people who wild a little bit to the point where it's like, okay, yo, you don't know if the person on birth control, you don't know if they're on birth control, you don't know if they're on anything or any contraceptive
there's a lot of people
at
that have
all,
lied about
and they're just
being on
like,
birth control.
yeah, and it's
I'm
just
on
like,
birth control,
it's
you
like,
know,
They
fuck
say
it.
it and they could be like green light.
Shit, I've been in that situation.
Let me
I'm
see
sure
it.
you've been in that situation, like where you
IUD.
don't really know the woman. Like even in birth control, you gotta really know a woman. Hey, until you hear that alarm. Until you hear that alarm at the same time every single day, or you know a woman wake up and take that bit, or until you wake up like a...
you know when that alarm had
No. Either you gotta see the woman wake up every day and take that bit. You gotta wake up. You gotta be deep in sleep. You gotta be deep in sleep. You wake up, look to the right. She taking it. Okay, good. It's right by the bedstand. I know you take that. I know you take that religiously. Oh, cool. It's right there. First thing you see when you wake up, you see it. Okay, or she got that. Or she's taking at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You hear that alarm every time you were on her. Like, okay. And then it's not even consecutive days. It's like a Monday, a Wednesday, a fucking Sunday. You're like, same alarm. Okay, cool. You're consistent. But you know that bitch who just,
I missed it today.
I take it when I missed it today. See, can't none of you.
One thing I want to say, and we'll get to your comment, Jordan.
Let me stop.
You said something like, you should be able to make that decision in that time period. Yes, but I want to make it clear. I want to make it very clear that we're not saying that decision is an easy decision to make. That's not at all. That is easy. It's not.
Some women.
For some people it may be, but for a decent person, you're not just gonna be like, but it's just click. No, you know, like
it'll weigh heavy on them.
Yeah,
he's a decent person. But he's heavy on me, nigga. Damn.
But and you said safe sex, right? And that's very important.
But safe sex,
talking about
safe sex is like such
one
a
thing we're
variance.
missing. That one thing we're missing is responsible sex. So responsible sex means that unless you're violated, women control sex. Women control who's into their body. And please correct me if I'm wrong, if my research shows right. Women can only there's only like a week out the month for most women that you can get pregnant.
The ovulation week?
The ovulation time.
It's the easiest to get pregnant.
It's the easiest time. Okay. So that's the most highest time.
You get pregnant out of
that. You get pregnant outside of that. That's why I wanted to clarify.
Mine's different.
And I understand because some women are different schedules and stuff like that. That's why I'm glad y'all here for this. But so for the most part, a woman knows mostly around that time when they're the highest rate for themselves.
You
at
can
some
even
point.
tell in a woman because when she's
I'm saying you understand.
You can tell.
Cause
You can
we
tell
ain't,
someone
nigga
got
ain't
to
giving a fuck. Niggas like, oh, you bleeding? No, okay, good.
No.
Some niggas like, oh, you
If you're
bleeding?
shorty,
Cool.
if you're shorty always on birth control, you're not gonna.
Yeah, but
You
if
will.
you're a
You'll still
woman
know.
is like all of a sudden extremely horny all the time,
You're pretty responsible on
probably
that.
ovulating.
Okay.
So, most on
but
that.
I say
Damn,
that
damn.
because the only reason I
You
made that
only
statement
period
is
for
because
7 months.
in the time period
You smart. You smart.
you having that responsibility, knowing, all right, I think a lot of times we try to fall into our urge of, oh, I just want to have sex. Yes, I may want to knock it down, but I gotta think about more than just that, because that one night can lead to a lifetime of bullshit. So it's a lot of women that I've met that even try to do shit. I'm like, I'm good. It's just because of that, and I'm quite sure y'all have some guys that try. And you be like, I'm good, because you have to think past that. So the responsibility of letting who's in and letting who not only in but shoot the club up at that. I know condoms are not 100% active, but a lot of people are just having unprotected sex, saying it feels better. Yes, it does feel better. Yes, trust me, I know. However, you have to know the responsibilities that come with that. And it's just too many people that's just saying, all right, I'm just gonna have sex because I want it, because I can just, if something happens, I have this fail safe. You know, that's the reason why, like we talk about our mothers, our grandmothers, and all that stuff. The reason why a lot of these motherfuckers wasn't moving the way we move today is because they didn't have access to those things.
They didn't have those rights.
So you had to really think about who I'm gonna have sex with, who I'm gonna have a baby with. And some people maybe slipped up, go out of town, come back with a little brother or little sister. And everybody act like, when we look at our family tree, we always like, who is Uncle Dunks?
Who is dad?
Or who is
Nah,
cousin?
G, no,
Be
like,
yeah.
And they be like, all right, well, that's blah, blah, blah. You know, so we have to look at it this way. Yes, they're changing these overturning these things, and I believe in pro-choice. I do believe in that. But I believe strongly, I don't want to say but, because but changes everything before. However, I believe strongly in the responsibility you take when you decide to lay down with someone. So anybody I decide to lay down with, I'm stating, if you get pregnant, I know that it's my job to be that father. After the paternity test.
Reckless. Yeah, not be as reckless.
I'll let the
A lot
women
of people,
speak. Let the women speak. I'm gonna
I've
fade
had a
out.
lot
I like
I'm gonna let the
Jordan's
women
point.
I've had a lot of my friends say, chill on the sneaky links, no more cream pies,
I don't like
whatever.
I don't even like that.
No, they've literally said that.
Listen,
They've
I
said
don't
I need
even
that.
all
like
my
the
single
term
brothers to get
sneaky
active out
link.
here.
They've said
You do
that.
it.
I need all my single brothers to get active
My dog said,
outside.
you better not take away them cream pies.
Maybe.
I don't even
Them
like
old
the
maybe-
term
maybe
sneaky
the
links.
Twinkie
Why are we
joints.
sneaky linky?
I don't
Get
know.
rid of
That's
the-
what my friends have said.
get
I
rid
don't
of-
even like that term.
Get rid of the Boston
If we link, we
creams.
link. If
Get
we
rid of the
don't,
Boston
that's your
creams. But you can still get a nice little
Boston
glaze.
creams.
You can get a nice little glaze. Nice little glazed donut.
Yeah, that's
Go crazy.
Picasso.
Stop.
Go crazy with the
Man,
glazed
that been
donut.
painted. Yeah.
Go
Let me
crazy.
spell my name real
Motherfucker
quick.
said it. Yeah, relax.
The full name,
I'm crying.
LBEZ.
A little bit of that.
Sign that joint.
What did Jordan say? Go ahead.
Jordan,
God damn.
You wrote something you good for it.
there are some women that will want to have a child. They end up having complications and may need to have an abortion in
Yes.
order to save their life.
Yes.
That happened recently.
That's
actually.
Woman right now
The
talking that
woman,
shit. Yeah.
She
And that's true.
She is actually
is true.
pregnant with a child who is constantly having 3 to 4 seizures a day. And she is told she's pretty much going to give birth to a child that's going to be dead. She was supposed to have an abortion in order to, because I mean, my child's going to die anyway, you're telling me. So I might as well just have the abortion. She was fine with it. Then this law happened, and now she's being called by her doctor saying, hey, you're going to have to go full term with a dead baby.
Little pushback, and I hate to be this guy. Can she not go to another state?
I'm about to say, road trip.
Can she not go to another state?
Road trip.
Can she not go to another guy? Another state. Can she not go to another state and it's...
I don't know. That's up to her.
Eat that.
Yeah, that's up to her.
Eat that.
Listen, I when I heard that story today, it kind of hurt my heart. And I felt for those, but then I said the story to LB and he brought up the statistics and I'm just like, Majority of statistics aren't those who have these complications.
No, she's the one.
So
she's a 1 percentile.
Yes, like she is in that that very small percentile of people who.
But you're gonna
actually
see
need
the thing about it is, and I feel like with anything in America, like in the world, really, or specifically America, like when you have these one-off scenarios, they get the most publicity because they're one-off scenarios.
Yep.
Yes.
Like you're not gonna get publicity if you're just in the norm. So
I
like the
feel
fact
like-
that somebody, like, don't get me wrong, it does like highlight a problem in some of these laws and things of that nature, and I understand that, but I feel like a lot of these lawmakers, and I sound like a fucking Republican, I hate this shit. I sound like, but I understand, they account for all this shit. They just think it doesn't overshadow the majority. And don't get me wrong, like, I think the reason why they're changing this shit completely because they want white supremacy to reign supreme in America,
Of
which is
course.
understandable. It's
Well-
your country. I get it. I
They're
get it.
conservative.
I get it. But do I agree with it? No, fuck no.
It's
Do I
too
understand like you seeing obviously you seeing like change in the you seeing change in your country that you done finessed and like fandangled like for fucking over 600 years type shit. Like of course I want this shit to no. Motherfuckers from Britain, we came over here, we took this shit, we beat the fuck out the Native American, we beat their ass, the French came, hey, we boxed everybody out for this shit.
They stole No, they didn't box.
We
They
stole.
stole everything.
Yeah, we came over here, got was ours.
Now,
Yeah,
my
I
que-
told them, hey, we ain't letting this shit go
Well,
for
the
nothing.
thing about
nigga.
the thing
Like,
about it is you have two sides of it. First thing, abortion was actually made to stop the black family. That's why it was pushed through.
Planned Parenthood, all the hoods.
That whole thing.
Planned Parenthood in all the hoods.
But
They ain't in one
to
white
restart it,
neighborhood.
to bring it back and reverse Roe versus Wade, like you said, there's studies that white families are not having as many children as they was having before. So yes, you are
Wait,
right
go
on
up,
that.
Go up. 'Cause I think
So
it's
it's like
That was
all
laughing.
this information
Oh,
is
okay.
online. You can search this shit yourself.
Yeah, she's
you can
laughing.
research this shit yourself.
Beth think shit funny. She thinks shit funny.
I can't read that shit.
This is a complicated topic, but I think women should still have the choice because do you really want a woman to raise a child she doesn't want? I agree with that too.
Now-
I don't.
Now, can you go to another state and you can follow up on this? Are you saying doesn't want because of the person she had it with, or doesn't want because of an ailment, because of
Or because she
was
personally is not
forced?
ready.
No. That's what comes with responsible
Hey,
sex.
some
If
people
you're
not
not ready
ready
for
for
the
that.
next step of that, you have to be. I remember I got a call about some shit, and I was like, "What?" And she was like, "I said, okay." She was like, "You're so calm." I said, "Well, I know the responsibility. I know what we stepped up for, kind of thing." It didn't turn out to be anything, but it was. And she was surprised at how calm I was about that. And it's just because I take that responsibility. So if you decide now, yes, we made some stupid decisions. I tell everybody I started having sex early. It's only out of the blessings of God that I didn't have a child. Early, get somebody pregnant. However, if I did, I know my mom was gonna be like, "No, you lay down to make that baby. You're gonna take care of that baby." That's just how I was raised.
Yeah.
Now everybody has their own thing, so that's just my point of view. And like you said, Cindy, it is a very touchy topic, but it's a conversation that I think a lot of people just allow people to bully them into their decisions. So it should be something we can talk about, and it's okay to be on different sides of it. I'm not going to down you for it.
Jordan
Yeah.
just pointed out one of your statistics that you had. Over 60% of abortions in the country are made by white women.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
And like you said, Mayhem, white supremacy, realizing a lot of abortions are done by white families. So thank you for that.
Exactly why.
And
They
I tell
said,
you all the
they said
time,
I'd
go
be
to Google,
damn
get
if
these
another white
facts.
woman get another abortion. They said I'd be damn another white woman get an abortion.
You know.
You want
Now-
my white baby? You
Now,
gotta be
what's
fucked
the,
up.
what's the situation with them going to another state? Like,
Because some states
They can
don't have
still
it.
go to other
Yeah.
states.
no, I'm
with
saying
no
the
problem.
state that has
There's
it.
no
Okay.
problem.
So just drive
problem.
to another state.
Biden came out and said the shit this day it happened. He was like, "Oh, you can still travel." Blah, blah, blah.
So going
He
back
did
to
say
Jordan's original statement, if she is in that situation, which is a very sad situation, definitely
Hey,
on that.
don't get me wrong. Gas is kind of high.
Hey, but
But
it's
it's
cost
a
of
but
a
it's
child
a but it's
is
a child
higher.
high.
Yes.
It's like
Thank you. If
But
it's
think about
the-
it.
if
You
it's
need
the
that-
cost
but
of
if
a
you need that
life-
$60 to put in your tank to go to the state, I get it. you're like, yo, we gotta buckle down.
No, because most likely you spent that $52 for that Plan B,
If you got it,
and
In
then
some
that didn't
places
work.
that's cheaper.
So now
you down bad.
$20.
I'm not 120.
There's places that are cheaper than that.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
It's 52 everywhere.
I had to take my homegirl to get one. It was
Where at?
cheap. I
you
can't
took
tell
your
that.
homegirl,
Let me know.
homegirl to get one.
I
No
never-
fucking with you.
She was Googling. She had the wrong Plan B.
My
She
friend.
had a Plan C. She had a Plan C pill.
Wait a minute.
You did not have a Plan B. You had a Plan C pill.
Minute.
Hey, she had a Plan C pill.
She had Plan OB
She had a Plan
negative.
C
Watch
pill.
out.
Plan C.
She had a Plan C
yeah.
pill.
I am that person you need to watch.
No. The one that everybody goes to with the Spencer brand is not the only
Yeah,
brand that
it's
sells Plan B.
generic,
It's just
yeah.
the best one. The other ones don't have the same capabilities of hitting that same marker. So you can get the cheap joint if you want to,
That's like going
but
to-
you're also gonna be rolling the fucking
Getting colors
dice.
from the
like-
dollar store.
Listen, I'm rolling that every time.
That's like going to
Them
that's like going to
colored
dollar
ones,
store for a
the
pregnancy
green ones,
test.
the red ones.
That's like getting the dollar pregnancy test from the dollar
I don't
store.
trust it.
You know that.
Yeah.
I don't trust that thing.
Yeah, you don't trust why.
Because it's from the dollar store.
You don't trust why.
Granted, I used it, but
Oh, you used it? Oh,
Might not be that accurate.
I just want to say she used it. Yeah, that's like she fell right into that
Let the
trap.
dollar store get it.
Listen, that was the closest.
I don't trust that
was the
motherfucker.
closest store to us.
Yes or
We
no,
ain't
it's
have
wrong.
No car.
Yeah, I've been there.
No,
Ain't
I'm
gonna
just
lie.
My little
transportation.
Ain't gonna lie to you.
$24.99.
Sometimes dollar store, don't $1 joint be hitting. Ain't gonna lie.
All right,
Let me stop.
regardless of the situation, birth defects, finances,
Finances.
lack of support, single parent, she should
Shouldn't
have the choice. And that's your point of view, and
That's
that-
debatable.
That's your
But-
point of view.
That's debatable, but I get it.
Jordan agrees.
That's your
Jordan
point
does
of view.
No.
Jordan
It's
agrees.
definitely debatable. It's definitely.
Yep. They were also saying that in the future, because right now World War III.
No, if
started
you
in
broke as
February.
hell, no.
So they were saying that
I just want to see it
less and less
again.
people,
It's
they
saying
have less and less men
birth
see it
defect,
again.
for the military.
finances, lack of
Oh,
support.
but that's that whole feminist.
Crazy.
Wait, who
No,
got, no,
exactly.
no, we
'Cause
were
there
at
are
this,
women in the military.
pause. We're at this slide. Okay,
What?
I'm reading this shit again.
Huh?
Lack of support is single parent.
What do you mean?
Out of your 4 suggestions, only 2 really rock.
I just want to show it again.
The 4,
Listen. The yams.
okay, to be honest
He said
though,
it's Thanksgiving.
you want the government to be in your finances to understand how can they calculate if you can afford a kid? That's a really weird like suggestion,
income?
right?
They do it all the time.
Even for the brokest motherfuckers, they can be like, you can afford a kid. So I don't know if finance is even a thing when it comes to a child. People say like they have a guess estimate of how much
Well,
kids
no,
cost,
no.
but I feel like it's capped if you have your kid on some certain shit. Like
Wait. There is kids are very expensive, but what? Let me explain. There are so many resources for single
Yes.
mothers
Yes.
that you don't realize how expensive those children are.
Correct.
But if a father's in a household, or if a
that means
father,
they split income.
no, they don't get that assistance.
They don't get it. They don't get
So
WIC
that
or
means
anything.
those food stamps, those living assistance, those healthcare assistance, all those programs, they don't get if a father's in the home.
No facts because they split.
So it's
they
easier
split
for
the
a
shit.
woman to be a single mother than
Correct.
I don't know if it's easier though. Only reason I'm saying is because
legally.
we're
No,
saying
I'm
we're
saying
saying
on
if the
paper.
woman is still working though, and then you add a
Yeah.
man to that, it becomes very that shit
If
might
you're
work
talking
way
about,
better.
You're talking about if
than-
you're in a household with both parents working. Yes,
Yeah.
that's always gonna be better.
Yeah, that's what
how
I'm
the
saying.
shit was made to be.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
when you have, or at least 2 households, he's working and she's taking the household, or vice versa,
And she
whatever
owns
it
and
is.
she has the kids.
Yeah, somebody's holding it down.
I get
Because
that part.
if you ever meet a single mother, one thing I have, because I have dated single mothers, and
They get out the mud.
yes, they are very strong women, but they'll make it very clear that this shit gets drastic because they have to be
yes.
there for every part of it. They got to
They
work
hurt.
and nature.
There's no off switch.
Nurture.
I get
So-
that.
And
yes.
half the time they're not allowed to make over. A
But
certain amount
how
of
do
money.
you?
Boom,
But
stay on
you gotta think about it.
your
How do you? If you're expecting the government to be like, oh, lack of support in a single mother, I just don't see that ever happening to a point where they'll be like, oh, you have a lack of support, so let's tack on an extra $2,000 for the man. I just don't see that
For the
happening.
No, it doesn't.
Because
They don't.
like
They don't.
Yeah,
No,
it doesn't.
let's-
So,
first
but I also
off-
see how child support can get wacky.
First
I've
off,
seen it though,
housing
firsthand.
for homeless men, not a thing.
Not a thing.
Housing for abused men,
Not a thing.
But when it shows that men are more likely, statistically, to be raped than a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't talk about this kind of shit.
But
Be
back to your
violated.
statistic.
No, I'm
Back to
finna
your
go through
statistic.
I'm finna
It
go
makes
through
sense
it.
though.
Wait, let me go
That
through
4 to
this.
1.
Let me go. This nigga here.
Yeah, it's 4 to 1.
But
It makes sense.
violent
right?
crimes. men are more likely to be subject to all violent crimes over women.
Yeah.
But we have no support because a man is determined. First off, we're considered disposable. Something happened. Women and children first.
He going crazy. He going crazy.
Like what I said about the military.
Military.
They said there's not enough men.
There's not enough men. Let's cut this abortion so we get more men populated. But also, feminism actually was the cause of that. And it was great until they said, okay, well, it's time for y'all to be a part of the draft. Women wanted to have everything men had until it was like, wait, we got to die too? Now I don't want to be a feminist no more. I think we try to make feminism such a bad thing, and somebody that's maybe not pro-feminism, such a bad thing, whatever. But I think it's honestly, let's look at it like this.
You bro.
It's easy for you to stand on your 2 feet saying, I don't need anything when you have the most help. Women receive the most assistance than anybody.
Yep.
Now, let's be loud. We're gonna talk about race-wise. White people are on more assistance than any other demographic.
Yep.
So all these white people talking about, the black people and the Spanish people getting all this shit. No, bitch, that's y'all. But when we're talking about male, female, women receive more assistance than any other than men in all ways of it.
It's true.
But we have so many women that's like, well, I can do this on my own. You're not doing it on your own.
You got the gov. And you got
then they got the government on your back that's saying, all right, well, we also get child support from him too. So that's why, once again, be careful where you put and be careful who you allow put there in you. Responsibility. That's all it is. Be accountable.
Sex, yes.
Be accountable.
Yep.
Let's see. We had something else on there.
Wow.
Oh, what you say?
Read that.
Wait, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, daycare is like another rent.
You
That
ain't
is
never
true.
lied. I think that shit
my
like
first
2
job
something
was
a
a
week.
daycare.
Oh, she lied.
That shit.
And
She lied about
if is a single mother, she has to work.
And
Of course, finance matters.
Whose decisions are those?
What you mean?
Listen, this is why I think women.
Whose
really
decisions are those though? Like, it's not like somebody was like, yo, you hold the gun to your head, was like, you gotta have 4 kids. Or you gotta have this kid.
Yeah.
If you decided to everybody know about daycare. There's not one person in America in the world, if you're of age to have a child that you don't. Actually, motherfuckers in 14, 15, 16, they know about daycare. So if you end up getting pregnant as a woman, you're not gonna be like, daycare is you're gonna be like, oh, I can find a way around that. My mama helped me, government should help me. Like, stop making it seem as if people don't know about daycare and all these other things. They weigh every option. They still say, I want to have this fucking kid. Fuck it. Let's roll the fucking dice. Like, I've seen it happen one too many times, aka my sisters. So people gonna act like this shit is like a fucking like a roulette, Russian roulette on like, oh, who can have support, who don't. No, the motherfuckers who can't support kids, no, they can't support kids. They still choose to have kids. Yep. So, that's part of the reason why I'm fucking mad that abortion is getting banned, because motherfuckers we should have some fucking mandatory abortions out here. Like, oh, you don't make a certain amount of money? Oh, you a broke bum? No. You shouldn't deserve to have a kid. Hey, get that shit out of here 1 week. Your first checkup, your first meeting with the doctor. We gonna put you on the mandatory abortion list because you don't make enough money, you don't have enough support, and you don't have anything else going for you.
I agree with that.
We're not gonna subject the kid to a fucked up life and put him in foster care because you chose not to be a good parent, a good person, a good human being in this world. Sorry.
I think another way around that, because I don't believe in killing like somebody. Like, I will kill you.
Embryo.
I want to make that clear. I'll kill you if you try to kill me.
Embryo. It's an embryo. It's an embryo.
That's just one.
It's an embryo.
That's just one.
However, it's an embryo. It's an embryo. That's a fetus, right? It's a fetus. Yeah, look at me know my words. Yeah.
It started off as an embryo, though. It started off as an embryo.
I fuck around, lost my chain of thought. Keep going.
I do want to add, the only reason I feel like there should be mandatory abortions because I went to high school with a lot of females who got pregnant.
If you're not 18 or older, get an abortion.
I was that one person, that one black girl in class that went to, I literally was taken out of campus to go take care of kids for free. Mm-hmm. Like, the system has it set up where you have these these kids in high
Damn,
school
Jordan, you
being
getting
pulled
deep.
out of
Okay.
class to literally go take care of your
I want
kids.
to accept the
Like, and the way they had it set up for us is if we were in your classroom, you got a discount off of what you had to pay originally for your child
There's so
to
many
go
questions.
to daycare.
I ain't gonna lie. I
Because
read your
we
Jordan
were
comment and
unexperienced.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You had a great point. I read Jordan comment and I could just, I wouldn't blame.
I ain't gonna lie, I read his comment before I even jumped into this
Yes,
conversation.
you did.
And I was just like, wow.
Indeed.
Yes.
But one. I'm gonna read it, right? So it says, what's crazy? The first time I mentioned openly about me being a victim of date rape, the first response was laughter and disbelief. One, you a big nigga. What age was this? I didn't know what age this was.
You'll be surprised.
Hey, I know, I get it. I didn't know what age it was, so I can be like,
You know
okay.
somebody that
if-
got drunk and the girl just mounted them?
It'll be a funny motherfucker.
Because I know the answer to the question I asked. That's what I'm saying.
Yo.
Like,
It'll be a
like,
funny
it
nigga.
happens, bro.
When you
Shit
want to be
happens,
funny,
bro.
when everyone be a funny nigga, you be a funny nigga.
But when a dude say
does.
something, they always went, how the hell? And all that statement you
One thing
made, you a big
But
nigga.
they
Elby know my life.
sit on it.
Elby know my life. Hey, ain't no lie. Hey, when it come to this subject,
They think, oh, I'm not gonna let that go to waste.
when they come to this subject, I'm actually very like
19.
touchy. Like
19.
crazy.
He was 19. He said he was 19.
Are we skipping?
Yo, and
All right, what's Sensei first?
the
Okay,
crazy
keyword
is people
choice.
really don't believe
They
that
had
this is
choices.
real.
Yep, they
I
should
say
have
they
the
should have the choice.
Yep.
True.
Agreed. Yep.
That's your opinion.
And if you're broke, I don't know, but okay.
Some of them
I
want
mean,
more
well,
assistance
well-
from the government though, because there was a lady I used to go to church with, and she made sure that she had
You started going to
a
church?
job. Huh?
So you used to go to church with you?
Yeah,
You
yeah. I
started
used to
going
go
to
to
church?
Well, I moved from Miami.
Oh,
So anyway, she made sure that she had a low income job, like the bottom of the barrel, but not too bottom. And she kept having kids because she was like, okay, let me play the system. Let me keep
They
on getting
will
this
pay
government
you.
assistance.
I'm ready.
Listen,
I'm
it
ready.
was this one lady.
told you, I'm
she
on a 7.
purposely
Tap me in
would
the
take
game.
I'm on a
kids
7.
from foster care.
I'm one of 7.
Okay,
Which
go
I know.
ahead, go
I
ahead,
am
go
one
ahead,
of
go ahead.
7.
You got this. I want to hear this.
I am
Boom.
I
The
know.
way you
I am
beat,
too.
the way you beat
You live in
the,
the same house?
the way
One
you,
household? With me then.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, sign off on that
Look
shit.
at
you know, I'll wait. These motherfuckers trying to add up how many siblings they got. These motherfuckers got a whole 2
Hey,
basketball teams.
I'm almost out here. Yeah, football team was good. Yeah.
Y'all playing 11-11 with y'all fucking siblings and shit. All right, so
No, the way you beat the sister, right?
but the way you beat the thing, like what you were saying, you were like, oh, force abortion. I don't believe in that. But what I do say, the way you can stop that is because, and like you said, there's people that know this fucking system.
Oh yes.
So what happens is this: people will have a kid,
Shit out of here.
sign up for SSI. They'll get
You know the scheme.
$841 a month
You know the scheme.
per child
Yep.
until that child is 18.
That's child 18. But you can only claim.
Nope, you can claim as many fucking
Yep.
kids as you
She had a
fucking
lot.
want.
She had a
So
lot.
every
Some-
child,
every
no,
child.
that's the problem right there. Every child that comes on there, asthma,
Yeah, cut off now.
no, they don't. I can tell you personally, they don't. So if you have 6 kids, you can get 6 kids if they qualify with asthma or
That's
any
true.
learning thing. Like it don't have to even be learned. They could be bad in school.
You know what's crazy?
And they put them
it makes sense. Why
IP.
too long I want to stop wearing glasses? You like, no nigga, you gonna wear glasses.
And so what
Oh,
happens is this:
good.
you get $841 a month per child that is approved.
Might need it,
You
though.
get Medicaid. Some of these kids, it's just bad fucking kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, yeah.
I'm with this bitch.
I was gonna suspend every
you
day.
get healthcare. You get the housing assistance. You get the food stamps. You get all this stuff. So you have people that don't work because they don't need to.
But eat off that.
Because if you all, dog, come on, we all
Hey, but if you
understand.
get the system, you get the system. I get that.
But that's what I'm saying. We all understand that when you're on that housing assistance, you may have this house that you paying $150 a month because Section 8 paying the rest. You know, or you in this apartment that's $75 a month because you got a housing
that.
program.
I
but you're getting $841 per child plus food stamps. These motherfuckers living better than you working a full-time job.
Yes.
I love it.
And you ask them, are you disabled? Are you da-da-da? No. I have to stay home for my kid.
I'm
Oh,
not
so your
gonna knock
kid
the finesse,
homeschooled?
though.
No.
You can never knock a finesser though.
Hey, but if
You can never knock a
this
finesser
is how
though.
you fix the shit. If you say, all right, the household can only get up to $1,000 a month. So you have one kid, they get $841.
Yeah.
Well, you have 2 kids, well, they get $500 apiece. You have 3 kids, keep splitting that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I promise you, motherfuckers will realize, because there's literally people, if you look at it, they'll say, all right, my youngest child is 14. They'll have another one.
Mm-hmm. That's what she did. Every 3 to 4 years, she had another one.
Your mama?
No. The
Lady
lady from church.
from church.
Oh.
She looked at you, don't be talking about my mama.
I was like,
Daddy had all the kids.
I was back in view. I was like, that's
See,
what
now,
mama did.
there are other
Your
routes
mama
that they
too?
can go to take with this. Because when I was working in the daycare at the age of 14, there
But you
was
still look
Labor
14.
laws.
She is legal.
I
She is
look
legal.
younger than that.
God.
I was 14 working in a daycare looking like I was one of the kids.
Oh, you was
in
14
Africa.
working where?
In a
in a
daycare.
Oh, my mom had me working in daycare since I was 7.
Oh, see, I
was babysitting.
She
so.
ended up fighting the kids and
Yeah,
shit.
I mean,
Like,
the
my mom had me in daycare when I was a kid, and that bitch. Like,
It was crazy. One
She on 2
person thought I was
daycares. I was in that
25.
bitch spraying out with kids.
one person thought I was 25
How?
In the
because
daycare.
of the way I
You don't
handled
look
her
20.
You
kids.
ain't 25, 25 years.
Exactly. I'm literally a year
You
from
ain't
25. and I
25,
don't even look
25
like it.
years from now.
But
She's gonna be 16.
it was this one lady. She
Like
brought
she's 21.
4 kids to the daycare. All of them were foster kids. She's getting paid for
She getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
paid from that. And then once they
She's
would
not
get
paying for the
old-
daycare.
Thank you.
She's not
And
paying
then
for
She's
the
foster
not even
kids
paying
get
for
free
the
I
college.
know how the system goes. She's not paying for the
She,
daycare.
Foster
listen,
kids get free college tax.
once they
They
get
do.
out of her
Which is
care,
a great thing.
she had another one. She always had
a
another
great
one. And then it was always kids with issues. Parents were, drug abusers
that's
and all that
most,
stuff.
that's most people who get kids.
I met some who weren't too.
Nah,
was
I
friends
know
with
some
who
great
were
people
foster
that
kids.
are foster
No.
kids.
There's some who we're not
Nah,
gonna
I
like
know
the
some-
majority of motherfuckers ain't the motherfuckers who
Oh,
got
every
problems.
every foster
yeah,
child
no,
I
no,
met
no.
has been great people. I won't lie to you.
No. You asked about their dad, their parents.
Oh, I don't know
No,
about
no,
their
no.
parents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you
That's
talking
what
about
he's
their
saying.
parents?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you talking
Yeah.
about people.
Not them.
I-
I'm saying the
nah,
people. No,
I got-
no,
I'm
the
gonna
people
stand
who
up for them.
who,
Okay.
who parents give them up. Oh, I met some good people.
I got some
I'm saying the
people
people who give them up. Usually the
Okay.
people who
Because it's a very
Listen,
fucked up situation
I've
for the
had
child in
friends
foster
who-
care.
it be some.
Like,
It
it's a
is.
very sad situation for
It
bringing a
is.
child in this world and not
Yeah.
love them.
Right.
So,
Oh,
we can't
I've
Back
had
to the
no,
abortion
no.
topic.
Let's see
I
that.
have friends
Don't say
that
don't
do
love
abortion
them.
topic.
You take care of them.
You can
But
make
what
money
if a
off
woman
that.
is like
But
strung
that
out
goes
on
back to
drugs,
responsibility.
meth head,
They do.
cokehead?
True.
Would that be a situation for a forced abortion?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes.
Because that's bringing a child with
100%.
disabilities into this world. I'm not.
You got
What do
you.
you think?
If you are
Like
you're
if you
giving,
know her
listen,
situation, you know how many women have kids on the street
listen.
and dump them
I
in the
have
garbage can?
listen. Some of my best
It's
friends
kinda
have
like-
gone through situations like that. I kid you not.
I don't think
And on
you're
everything, I would say
You're not
they
gonna
don't
please
wish for their
everybody.
life.
You're not gonna please everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no like the only way you'll be able to control the situation is be able to say somebody has to get approval to have a baby, which
That's
is
a fact.
crazy.
That is crazy.
So it's like you're not gonna please everybody. Like it's really just like Cindy said, a choice. But I think that you should at least hold people to be responsible. So if somebody said, "All right, I have 3 kids right now," and the government said, "I'm not going to assist you with more than that if you're not showing that you do X, Y, and Z," because you got to do something. Like it's literally people with 6, 7 kids just because they don't have to pay for
Yes.
6, 7 kids.
Yes.
Now, if you have 6, 7 kids and have the means to take care of these children, great. But like that's the thing I'm talking about. That's all I'm speaking about. But let's go ahead and get final thoughts on this, and
This
then
mango is
we'll go
good.
ahead and close out.
We're gonna start with you.
What's your final thoughts?
We're gonna start with you, bro.
I'm off the camera.
Ah.
He leaned all the way out the gate. That's like let it drink good.
I ain't off on purpose. Final thought on this subject.
On anything,
Or
the
just
whole time.
final thought for the show.
Niggas wrap up. Women, be more cautious to who you let hit raw, and be a good motherfucker to your kids. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard that. My dog is going to work up there.
That boy licking. He licking. Yeah.
Is he good?
Let your boy know. Let your boy know he licking.
What the?
Boy licking.
I'm not gonna say nothing either.
Boy. I'm like, you sound like me. You sound like me. You sound like
I
me.
cannot. Final thought.
But
That's
that's
my
my gotta
kid
get that beard healthy,
That's what I
Anyway.
can't for. And you saw it grow back quick though.
Somebody feeding that beard.
Might be somebody comments.
No.
Hey. Final thoughts. Definitely be responsible.
I gotta sip my drink on that one.
Responsible sex. And be open and honest with your significant other.
Yeah.
My final thoughts. This is coming from somebody who those who know me, you know how I roll. Anyway, definitely be responsible, and if you decide to lay in bed with anybody, know what you're signing yourself up for. Because, like I said, I don't lay in bed with somebody that I know that's not going to take care of their child, personally. So.
I feel that.
Sound like Thanksgiving upstairs.
What? He going
Man, that's
in.
what I'm gonna be.
He's
Tell me
going-
about
okay,
all the
okay.
turkey, yams, and hams you gonna smack.
In another state. He said he got that out of state dog.
He said he moving to Georgia. Hey, all you girls who got babies by LB in Florida, you better speak up now.
Y'all, listen.
Y'all better speak up now. You got a week. You got 1 week.
I pull out with a condom on. All right, so
I'm sure got holes in it.
like, what the fuck?
What is this squirting? This is sprinklers? This is
You
sprinklers.
want the sprinklers when you were a kid and
You know what I'm saying? I was here, what happened?
Nah, bro, nah. I bring my own. I don't take none
Don't
from
trust.
Hey, that's a fact. That's the
because people poke holes. But I stand on this: accountability and responsibility. As long as you can do those two things, you know, your decisions will go. You're responsible for what you're doing, and you're accountable for what you did, and that'll help you out. Period. Checking what?
That shit stayed. That shit viral. All this stuff. Doom, doom, doom.
Your phone.
She got DMX on her shit. Goddamn.
The Buick.
Tell your mama we working.
Yeah, mama.
Oh yeah, that definitely ain't your mama. All right, so
I told you I'll be there in
make
2
sure-
minutes. I
make sure
told
y'all-
you.
We almost done with the show.
I told you, Brian.
God,
It's just LB.
I'm not
right?
saying it. I'm not.
It's just LB.
I'm not saying it.
I promise I'm not sleeping on this couch no more. I promise. I told you that was the last time.
That was an accident. But no. Make sure you follow us on all social media, Vibe Society on IG.
Yes, sir.
We're definitely planning a lot of stuff. Like I said, we had a dope event at R&B Cookout with Mix Masters LLC and Rum and Jerk.
It was great.
And we definitely it was a good vibe to the point that we're going to be doing more live events. So if you want to set your event, hit us up at
Dang, I just realized this is the
vibesociety.com
last.
and book us.
This is the last
No,
in
we might do
person.
next week.
No, we're going to do next week.
7th?
Yeah, we're going to do next week.
The 7 knocks on what day though?
Thursday.
That's what I'm saying. What you do on 7?
No, my last day. My last
Oh,
day
that work? Oh, my bad.
job is on the 7th of July.
Yeah.
No
My
more
bad.
9
We got one
to
more.
5, 100%.
We got one more
entrepreneur.
together. We got
So
one more
we're doing
together.
one more. We're doing one
We're going
more,
crazy with the liquor this time.
show
Crazy.
at the
Six.
at the Be Easy Boom Boom Room, the Be Easy Lounge.
But
Okay, yeah, thank you. Lounge.
Sky
I don't like
Lounge.
boom boom room. I don't like it.
The Sky
There's
Lounge.
only one boom
That's-
boom room I know, and that's mine.
I do want to say
Why did
thank
you always
y'all.
have a Hispanic accent? We like switched up. Like,
Thank
I'm
y'all.
sorry. I went to a Spanish school, and I'm surrounded by Spanish
Yeah, oh,
people,
yeah.
like, you know, in
you
my
want
family. So.
boom, money.
Like all like our friends that are brought into the family as brothers
Cultural
and
appropriation.
sisters
Cultural
are
appropriation. I get it.
Spanish. So
I get
Yeah,
it.
they're
Cultural
Hispanic.
appropriation.
My
Yeah.
bad. What you were saying?
I was
Mr.
just
Long?
saying thank you for the participation. Those of you in the comments, we really appreciated it. It makes the show, it accentuates the show to a whole nother level. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your participation, your opinions, all that. We definitely appreciate
Word
it.
to Usher. It's called
Definitely.
you, my number one.
All right.
Shout out to Tiny Desk.
Until next time, this is Vibe Society.
Yeah.
Tune in next week.